Actually, Jalen, would you
Oh,
mind either going over there or moving here in the back? Because, yeah, if you can see yourself on this camera, it's a problem. Mm-hmm. Alrighty, we're starting. As soon as you hear the music. Okay, is everyone ready? Wait for the music. Alright. Stay off his dining and leave. Oh, and a quick thing, top two, as you're leaving, don't go so fast because I want you to be chatting with, actually, let's go back a little bit. Madame Fernand and Tati, you should be chatting with each other, so then Flipot and Laurent chatting with each other. Okay? So, you chat as you leave, you chat as you leave. Yeah. Wait. Flipot and Laurent, you guys have to go in the back of your people, right? So let's go back to where y'all are in position. And then go ahead up to lead Madame Pernelle. She'll grab onto your arm. You'll keep talking vehemently, tell her how horrible, this family is, and yeah. And then they can go right behind. Much faster though. Well, as fast as you can. Madame Pernelle, go ahead.
Let's go!
Oh, let's go back. Let's go back. So sorry. Let me show you how to open these doors so you know how to do this for your person. So the way you want to do this is you open it up and then you usher Madame Pernelle on the side. No. You stay here and do this. So Madame Pernelle goes and you're right behind her. Exactly. Yes. So let's do that again. Yeah. It's like you're her sister, boo. You don't go in front of her ever.
Kids, I'm telling you.
No, stay away from her.
Let's go, Flip-Hop, let's go! I hate this place.
Hate it. I can't keep up. You rush at such a pace.
Peace, my dear, peace. Come no farther. I don't wish to cause you any bother.
No. What duty demands I insist on giving, but Mother, what has caused your hasty leaving?
I just don't like the way your household runs. And nobody cares what I would have done.
No.
Oh, yes, I leave your household quite dissatisfied. For all my wise advice has been defied. And nobody respects.
No
And
one.
everybody shouts.
No.
Truly, this is a home for the King of Knights.
If I may.
You, my dearie of a bold lassie, little brazen and very sassy. You walked into everything and speak your mind.
Right.
And you, grandson, are a fool of the worst kind. Yeah.
It is I, your grandmother.
Yes. your grandmother that pronounced this edict, and to my son, your father, I have oft predicted that you'll turn out to be a worthless wastrel. And give to him in life a foretaste of hell.
Quick hold, let's go back. And we're just gonna finesse some things. That means you do not walk away from your grandma. You take it like a man.
Take it like a man!
I know. For real. Like when she's telling you these things, I think you don't show your displeasure until you go to your stepmother. And then you can, yes, but you stay right here for all of this. No, but this is a good way. I like this. I want to keep this. Or you can come right here. Yeah, you just right here. It's perfect. Yeah. So you just have to anticipate the end of her line, right? That you'll turn out to be a worthless wastrel and give him life. And I think you can go for anything that's like, you can go even closer, a foretaste of hell. And then you can go away. And then bam, Mariam is right there, right? Okay. So let's go from you, grandson, are a fool of the worst kind.
And you, grandson, are a fool of the worst kind. It is I, your grandmother, that pronounced this edict, and to my son, your father, I have oft predicted that you'll turn out to be a worthless wastrel and give to him in life a foretaste of hell.
Oh!
My lord, his sister, you seem so discreet.
Yes, she is.
So very, very gentle and so very, very sweet. Yet even the stillest waters are filled with scum. And your sly ways have earned my revulsion.
Watch.
Daughter, my views may make you mad, but your conduct in all things is all bad. In your family's eyes, you should be an example setter. In that regard, their mother was far better. You're extravagant, and it wounds me, I guess, to see you sashay around, dressed like a princess, a woman who desires only to please her mate. Dear daughter, need not crip and undulate.
Madam, after all.
And to her brother, I respect you, revere you, and love you too. But if I were my son, her spouse, I would at once ask you to leave this house.
What?
Yes. Without cease, you teach your rules and mottos, which decent people would never follow.
Never.
I now speak frankly, but it is my part. I never spare the words that stir my heart.
Your man Tartuffe is satisfied, no fear.
He is a holy man.
Yes, he is.
Hallelujah. And I cannot bear without great rude to hear him mocked by a fool like you.
Am I myself to bear a carping critic, a base usurper, with a power to rent it, so much that we can do nothing for our own diversion, if without hearing about that creep's aversions?
If we were to hear and obey his I know, I just saliva. If we were to hear and obey his whims, we couldn't do anything without sins. For he forbids all this false capuchin.
And everything he forbids is well forbidden.
Yes.
He strives to guide you on the road to heaven.
Yes, the
No.
road.
It's my son's duty to make you love him.
Is it his duty?
No, Grandma, no. Dad, no one else could convince me to wish for that baseless bloke's help. Lying. I'd be false to myself if I didn't say this. When I see him, I begin to get pissed. And I can smell the outcome now. That meant that I can smell the outcome. That coot and myself will soon find ourselves in a grand dispute.
On quick note,
Yeah.
for you, for this whole scene, I want you as much as possible Decorum, decorum, decorum.
Okay, take it back.
Yes.
No.
I know we've been playing it like you are hot and fiery, but I think not with your grandma. Yeah? I think you can get pissed when you say you get pissed, and then you're like, wait up, let me get it back. And like when you go to Elmire and you're like, ah, you can do those things. But when you're talking to your grandma, respect. She's the matriarch. So as much as possible, try to think about that. And you can play within levels. I think there can be parts where you're like, oh, and then you're like, wait a minute, it's my grandma. So I don't know if you want to do that again or keep going.
No, Grandma. No. I lie. Neither Dad nor anyone else can convince me to wish for that bastard's help. And I would be false to myself if I did not say that when I see him around, I begin to get pissed and I can smell the outcome now. That coop and I will line. That coop and I will find ourselves in a grand dispute.
It's certainly a clear cause for remark when a nobody acts like a patriarch, a beggar who was barefoot when he came hence, and whose whole wardrobe wasn't worth 2 cents. And he's gone so far as to forget his passport. He opposes everything, and he plays the master. Mercy on me.
Things would be so much better if you'd only follow his holy orders.
He passes for a saint in your fantasy, but I swear he acts with hypocrisy.
Watch your tongue.
Not to him nor his man Laurent would I trust my honor without good warrant.
I don't know what his service is like at heart, but for the man himself, I can guarantee his heart. You only treat him with hate and aversion because he truly strives for your soul's conversion. He hurls his heart up against each sin, and the glory of God is all he hopes to win.
Not that I know of. It's not beeping. Sorry. We're on the main stage, the alarm isn't beeping. I don't know what's going on. I also got a text from someone and I was like, I don't know what's going on.
The alarm started beeping when I turned on the sound system, and there's a sticky note on here that says to just silence it.
Oh,
We're working on it.
1 second. Wait, what did you say, Katie Ann? Because we have the chair of the stage right now on the phone. What's going on? You're in the booth?
The alarm went off when I turned on the microphone, and it gave like a microphone warning, so then I silenced it. There's a sticky note with instructions on it, and I think like the microphone turning on made it trigger, and that was it. And then it just says to silence it. So that's all we did. So we're trying to figure out how to make sure it doesn't go off every time we turn on the sound system.
Did you hear that, Seth? That's what Katie Ann just said, yeah.
Yeah, the sticky notes.
Yeah. Should we shut down the sound system and get out of the booth, maybe?
Well, if it's not beeping, I wouldn't do anything, at the moment, because I got a call from them, and they gave me a very unclear explanation of
Okay.
what was going on. They said the expansion module was not working. They had done an error message from the expansion module, and they're like, what does that mean? They go, that's all we can tell you. It's not really helpful.
Right.
So I checked to see, and I think it may be that, because that's been happening before.
Hey, Katie Ann, is there a phone number outside of that panel?
Sorry, what did you say?
Is there a phone number outside of the panel?
No, but we are pretty sure it's just a glitch.
Yeah. Oh, I think Jim is here. Hi, Jim.
Yeah, we were just looking at it together.
I got called by the fire.
Yeah, Seth is on the phone, same thing.
Because I tried calling you earlier, but it didn't get through.
Okay, I'll tell him to give you a call. Cool. Okay, Jim. Seth said to call him if you wouldn't mind, to let him know what you discovered.
Well, that's why I couldn't reach either you or Seth, so I came in to make sure everything was all right. But it won't turn off. You do what it says to do, and it doesn't stop. It turns it off for 5 minutes and it's back on.
Yeah, I think maybe Katie Ann, we should shut off everything that's in the booth and just like stay out here, if that's possible. And then Steve hopefully will help us out on Saturday, and we can figure it out then.
Hopefully, I'll give them a call.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, you can keep going,
Yeah.
but just give me a sec to get back out there.
So give me your last line, Madame Fernet, and we'll go.
Watch your tongue.
Oh no, let's go from, and the glory of God is all he hopes to win, is I think where we were.
Oh,
Yeah, we've already skipped the watch your tongue. It's the next one.
I don't know what his servants like at heart, but for the man himself, I'll guarantee his part. You only treat him with hate and aversion, because he truly strives for your soul's conversion. He hurls his heart up against each sin, and the glory of God is all he hopes to win.
Yes, but why, especially during some time past, must he ban all guests from our home?
Right.
Can a courtesy call offend heaven enough to cause a great commotion? And I always forget this. Would you like it explained between us? Madam there, I swear he's jealous.
Be quiet and think before you speak. All this bustle from people who arrive, the carriages ceaselessly parking at curbside, and the servants out in a circle chattering, makes noise that your neighbors find earth-shattering. I'd like to think that there's no hard meant, but then gossips talk. They're malevolent.
How can you hope to stop people talking?
Yeah.
It would be quite irritating if, for the sake of foolish chatter, we must renounce the friends who really matter.
Right.
And even if we could resolve to do it, how do you expect to keep the whole world quiet?
Right.
No castle walls can defend against lies.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just ignore the fools and who criticize and strive to live in innocence and ease, letting gossips gossip as they please.
Daphne, our neighbor, and her petty spouse, weren't they the ones who slandered this house?
I think they were.
Those who the whole world find ridiculous are always first in line to stick it to us.
That they are.
They always sniff out and swiftly share the earliest rumor of a love affair. Sowing seeds of scandal with eager expedition and twisting truth past all recognition. In their own colors, they paint all others, brazenly calling all men their brothers, in the faint hope of finding some line. It's okay, resemblance. I know this. In the faint hope of finding some resemblance, they try to give a gloss of innocence to their schemes. And they want to share, or to make others share, the burden of shame that is only theirs.
All this hair splitting is off the subject.
Off the subject.
Orange lives a life that is perfect.
Oh, yes.
With all her thoughts so in heaven.
again?
Yeah.
See if- I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, the lady herself is quite an example. You want a chase life? Oh, she's a nice sample. But old age has caught her in a zealous mood, and everybody knows she's a reluctant prude. Because as long as she could snare a man's heart, oh, she was more than willing to play her part. But now that her eyes have lost their luster, she leaves the world that already left her.
Oh, she old.
And puts on a phony veil, puts on a, what veil? A pompous veil of phony wisdom to hide the fact that her looks are gone. It's the last resort of the aging flesh, so peeved at having no man at her skirt. That alone and abandoned to solitude, her only recourse is to become, say it with me, a prude. These old, gentle, these good women censure all with such, thank you, with such great severity, and they do not pardon much. They biliously blame immorality, not from charity, but only from
Envy.
only from envy, that others enjoy in their, that others are drinking in their pleasure.
From which old age now drains them.
Thank you! From which old age now drains them.
Such idle tales form a silly song. In your home, my dear, I've been silenced too long.
Way too long.
Because like a crapshooter with the die, Madame won't give up her turn. But now my chance has come. And I applaud my son's great wisdom in opening his home to this holy person who's been heaven sent to meet your needs.
Your needs?
And turning from evil to God's holy deeds.
Oh, yes.
For your soul's salvation, please pay attention. What he reprehends merits reprehension. These visits, these balls, these conversations, flawless signs of satanic possession. What? And then you never hear the holy credo. Songs, gossip, chatter, and innuendo. Often the neighbors get stabbed to the heart by vicious lies from the third or the fourth heart. So good people suffer real anxiety. So the sad confusion spread at your party. A slew of slanderers are spread along the way, and, as the doctor told me the other day, this is truly the Tower of Babylon.
Yes, ma'am.
Because everybody babbles on and on and on and on. To tell you a story that's mine. Look at him. See how he laughs? Go find some sniggering fools. They are just your kind. Adieu, my daughter. I'll say no more. I don't intend to darken your door for a long, long time.
Good riddance.
Amen.
Flip-hop, don't just stand there staring into space.
I'm not following. I'm sure there'd only be more quarreling. How that old harridan?
Oh, I regret she could not hear you use that epithet. Tell you at length what she thinks of your wit, and that she is not old enough to merit it.
Would a fuss she made about nearly nothing. And what a passion for Tartuffe, her darling.
Oh, she's what? Normal compared, oh really? She's normal compared to her son. If you could see him, you'd say, here's one who's nuts. Oh, yes. I don't know the rest. During the war, he seemed quite sage, and in serving his prince, showed some courage. But now, he's become an absolute fool since he gave himself up to Tartuffe's rule. He calls him his sweetheart and the love of his life, more dear than mother, daughter, son, or wife. He's the sole confidant of all his secrets and the sole director of all his projects. Oh, he caresses him, kisses him, and could not show more love to a mistress, could not show a mistress more love and affection than he gives to this leech. At dinner, he gives him the highest place and watches him as he stuffs his face with cakes and tarts and sometimes the best part of a pig. And if he should hiccup or fart, says his, God be with you. He's mad about him. His hero is sweet, no, it's honey, his hero. He always quotes him and admires his deeds. His smallest acts are miracles, and even his stupidest words are oracles. Tartuffe, who uses his dupe to make a buck, knows 100 wily ways to pluck his duck. He rakes off great sums with his biblical bull and demands the right to censure us all. Even his foolish footman has such presumption
Can't stand.
that even he dares to give us instruction. Madly preaching, he scatters with eyes on fire our ribbons, our rouge, and even our attire. Last night, he ripped up with his own bare hands a kerchief lying in the Holy Lands, and claiming our crime was truly gigantic by mixing what's holy with what's satanic.
Should be glad you missed the dreadful chore of attending to the lecture beside the door. Here comes my spouse. Since he doesn't see me, I'm going upstairs to rest quietly.
Then I shall remain with no pleasure on my part to bid him hello and then quickly depart.
Ask him about the marriage of Hilaire and Marianne. I think Tartuffe should oppose it, if he can.
Yeah.
I think he should oppose it if he can, because you know how many prerequisites he makes. He sets
up so many
He
prerequisites.
sets up so many prerequisites, and you know what interest I take in. The heat that inflames my sister and Hilaire has led me to think about his sister a little bit. You know, if we ever had a time, like, well, you're here.
He's here. I was like, what are you saying?
Hello, brother! I'm glad you returned before my departure. The countryside isn't quite blossoming yet.
Doreen, 1 second, brother, please. Let me soothe my heart and concern my feet. Jeez.
Just like, that's my heart.
Let me set my heart at ease and soothe my fear concerning the things that have happened here. During these past 2 days, how have things gone on? What has happened? And how is everyone?
I'm just thinking about blushing.
Over there.
Usually you're over
He doesn't. Usually y'all are over here and I walk that way.
Yeah,
Because I sit over here while you're
this way.
over here.
I know, but I think because I've been here, I like the hug here, and then I would like to come here.
And I go in front.
Where do I go?
I don't know where you go. Where do you feel like going? I feel like I leave that up to you, Cleo. Okay. Where do you
I have a question.
At some point you have to sit here.
Is there a possibility we're going to have a mirror?
I can ask McKenna.
Because I had a thought. You know, Cleon looks so good. Cleon looks so good.
Oh, gosh.
He checks him out periodically, so I can go check myself out while y'all are having this discussion.
For now, I think maybe you are checking out the pieces. There will be paintings, right? So maybe you're looking at that, you're looking at the painting, you're looking at the stuff here, so you can Let's go from concerning the things that have happened here.
Let me set my heart at ease and soothe my fears concerning the things that have happened here. During these past 2 days, how have things gone on? What has happened? How is everyone?
The first day, your wife had a bad fever and a headache that just wouldn't leave. No, you can't be listening.
Okay.
You're like, I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Like, I don't care about my wife. Like, just like,
Okay.
okay, whatever. And Doctor, it used to be really dumb and silly, this
Okay.
whole chase thing.
I'm going that way first, or you want me to go that way?
Wherever you go, I follow, so it's like up to you.
So these
Oh,
past
yes,
2
go
days,
be a mirror.
these past 2 days, how have things gone on? What has happened? How is everyone?
The first day, your wife had a bad fever and a headache that just wouldn't leave her.
And Tartuffe?
Tartuffe! Oh, he's in splendid shape, fat and flabby with red lips and a shining face.
Oh, poor fellow.
That night, your wife, and I think that you were this way, yes, your wife felt so sick and so feverish that she could only pick at her dinner and scarcely ate a bite.
And Tartuffe?
He alone ate with all his might and devoutly devoured a pair of pheasants. Yep, follow me. A pair of pheasants. What happened? And a leg of lamb in Our Lady's presence.
Oh, poor fellow.
The whole night passed before she could even close her eyes to fall asleep. Shivers and chills beset her in bed all night up until dawn. We watched her with dread.
And Tartuffe?
Drowsy from all that he'd consumed, he left the table, went straight to his room, and fell quickly into his nice warm sack where he slept all night, flat on his back.
Poor fellow.
At last, your wife began eating our advice. Then she needed bleeding, and she began to recover soon thereafter.
And Tartuffe?
He couldn't have been any better to fortify himself against every ill and to regain the blood that Madame spilled. He drank at brunch 4 great glasses of wine.
Oh, poor fellow.
Both of them are now quite fine. I'll now be going up to tell your wife of your deep concern at this threat to her life.
She's making fun of you to your face, brother. And if I don't mean to bother, but I must frankly admit,
Frankly admit that there's some justice?
that there is some justice in what she says. What a crazy caprice you have for him. And line.
And how could he exert?
And how could he exert such charm that you would allow your own wife to be hurt? You go so far as to take this, you bring this pauper into your house.
Stop
and you
there, or we must
part.
You don't know the man to whom you refer.
Okay. Say I
Brother.
don't know the man if you prefer,
Brother.
but to know what sort of man he might be.
Brother, you'd be charmed if you could only see him, and your glee would be gargantuan. I mean, he's a man a man. Learn from him a peacefulness so exquisite that lets you drop your woes like dried horse shit. Yes, I've been reborn because of his preaching. He teaches me that I shouldn't love anything. From every earthly passion, he has freed my life. I've watched my brother, mother, daughter, and children, and my wife drop dead without caring so much as that.
You seem to have humane sentiments down pat.
If you'd only seen him as I did at first, your eyes would have feasted with a spiritual thirst. Each day, he came to church smiling with sweet ease and threw himself down before me on both knees. He drew upon himself the eye of everyone there by the pious, holy fervor of pious prayer. He sighed and wept with a most saintly passion and humbly kissed the earth in a fetching fashion, and when I was going, he rushed up in front to bless me with water from the holy
Of course he did.
His servant then, matching his master to a T, then informed me of his identity and his poverty, so I made a donation. And then he tried to return a portion. It is too much, he said. You are too generous. I don't merit your pity or your kindness. And when I refused to take it back, he gave it in alms to the poor right there in the name. And then God bade me take him into my home, and now life is sweet as a honeycomb. Oh, that's over here. Now life is sweet as a honeycomb. He governs us all. And, to protect my honor, he bids my wife take his godly rule of honor. He forewarns me of men who might give her the eye.
Like him?
Well, really, he seems far more jealous than I. You would not believe his fear of hell. He thinks himself damned for the least bagatelle. Such trifles suffice to scandalize him that he even accused himself of sin for having slain with a bit too much wrath a flea that happened to cross his path. Ugh.
My goodness, brother. I think you're crazy.
Yeah.
Are you mocking me with this sheer lunacy? Like,
And how?
and how can you pretend that this pure rot is anything other than
Brother,
pure?
I find your words more than your words reek of that free love which I find you more than a bit impeached. And as I have 10 times or more clearly preached, you will soon find yourself in a wicked bind.
Now, this is the normal jargon of your kind. They want everyone to be as blind as they are. To be clear-sighted is to be in error. And one who rejects their vain hypocrisy has no respect for faith or sanctity. Go on with your tart sermon, scarcely smart. I know what I'm saying, and God knows my heart. I'm not a slave to your silly ceremony. There is false piety as with false bravery. Just as one often sees when honor calls us, that the bravest men never make the most fuss, so too the good Christians whom we should follow are not the ones who finds life so hard to swallow. What now? Will you not make any distinction between hypocrisy and true devotion? Would you wish to use the same commonplace to describe both a mere mask and a true face? To equate artifice with sincerity is to confound appearance and reality. To admire a shadow as much as you do is to prefer counterfeit money to truth. The majority of men are strangely made, and their true natures are rarely displayed. For them, the bounds of reason are too small. In their shabby souls, they like to lounge and sprawl. And very often, they spoil a noble deed by the urge for excess and reckless speed. But all this, brother, is idle chatter.
Truly, you are a renowned teacher with all the world's knowledge in your coffer. With all the world's knowledge in your coffer, you are the only oracle, the wisest sage, the enlightened one, the Cato of our age. And next to you, all other men are dumb.
Bro, I know I'm not the wisest one, nor the most learned man in Christendom, but in moral matters, my greatest coup is to differentiate false from true. And since I know of no heroes about more to be praised than the truly devout, and of nothing with a greater appeal than the holy fervor of a saintly zeal, so too nothing can be more odious than a whitewashed face of a zeal that's specious, or these French charlatans seeking spaces. whose false and sacrilegious faces exploit our love of God and make a game of our reverence for Christ's holy name. These people who, with the shopkeeper's soul, make cheap trinkets to trade on the cradle and purchase credit, hope to purchase credit and favor bought with sly winks and affected fervor. These people, I say, whose unhurried rush on the path to heaven leads through their treasury.
Walk less. Right now, right now you're doing too much of like idle walking just to walk.
Okay.
I want you to walk with purpose. To walk, plant, and tell your sermon to these people.
Gotcha.
Then walk and plant and tell them to some other people over here and over here. Like you really sermonizing. You don't have to like just walk. So let's go for these people I say whose uncommon courage.
These people, I say, whose uncommon hurry on the path to heaven leads through their treasury, and who writhing and praying, demand a profit each day. And call for a retreat while pocketing their pay. Who know how to tally their zeal with their vices, vindictive, faithless, full of artifices. They will, to destroy someone, they will conceal their resentment in a cloak, and in a capacious cloak of godly contentment. They are doubly dangerous in their vicious ire because they destroy us with what we admire. And their piety, which gains them an accolade, is a tool to slay us with a sacred blade. There are many men in this false disguise, but those who, with pure hearts, are easy to recognize. Our age, my friend, has brought into plain sight many glorious examples of what is right. Look at Erstone, or Periander, or Rams, Alcamidas, or Clotander. Their title is one that all agree to. They decline any fanfare for their virtue. They don't indulge in vain ostentation. Their humane faith finds form in moderation. They never censor others they never censor all our actions. For they sense the vain pride in such transactions, and leaving boastful rhetoric behind, or to others, by their own actions reprove their brothers. The appearance of evil is no concern of theirs. They cast the best light on others' affairs. They pocket trees and seek no one to please. Their only concern is to be at peace. They don't seek to cause a sinner's chagrin. Their abhorrence is directed only at sin. And they don't take the side of God more more extremely than God himself, who could act supremely. These are my models, and these are their ways. Such examples are the ones that most merit praise. But your man, in truth, he's not made of such steel. In good faith, perhaps you praise his great zeal, but I think you're dazed by his meaningless glitter.
Oh, dear brother-in-law. Are you finished?
Yes.
Oh, your humble servant.
Pardon, one moment, brother. Let's put this discussion aside. You know, Valere has your word to become our young spouse.
Yes,
And you have announced this fact in your house.
that is true.
Then why postpone the event?
I don't know.
Do you intend to recant?
Perhaps.
How can you go back on your word?
I didn't say I would.
But,
I hope no absurd.
I hope no absurd hitch could make you.
And you moved Leon to stop him on the other side. Yeah.
I hope no absurd hitch could make you
Retract your
promise.
Oh, we'll see.
But
Why do you speak with such finesse?
oh, why do you speak with such finesse? Valere has sent me to ask you this verbatim.
Praise God.
But what shall I report to him?
What you please.
But it is essential that I know your plans. What are they?
To do as God wishes.
Stick to the point. I know your promise. Will you keep it? Yes or no?
Farewell.
And quick quote, just a small detail thing. When Oblong is doing that and he's leaning on the table, like, to do all that God wishes, I want you to marry him. And to also lean on the table to be like, stick to the point, I know your promise, so then it's even more of a trick.
Yes. Jackie, I'm putting my hands like this so that I can roll more easily. So this one is way further ahead.
It didn't look like that
Oh, yeah.
where I was standing. Yeah, I was like, it wasn't that far. It wasn't that far. It seemed like you were closer.
Oh no, I know I'm holding on there.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, I don't know what I did.
Yeah, I think it has to be actually closer to this half for you to roll off of this part. Yeah, try it.
So like this? This is what it looks
I don't remember, it looked like you weren't
Alright, yeah,
using
let's
whatever's the most reasonable sense to use.
okay. Let's do it. So, to do all that God wishes.
Stick to the point. I know your promise. Will you keep it? Yes or no?
Farewell.
Yeah, just like that. If that's comfortable for you.
I fear his question might be withdrawn. I must report what's going on.
Marianne,
Yes?
come here. We need to speak privately.
Make love these. Yes.
Father, what is it you see?
I'm checking to make sure that nobody's can eavesdrop on us. This is the perfect place for such purpose. Oh, there now. It's okay. Marianne, I find you endowed with a heart that's sweet, kind, and you've always been most dear to me.
A father's love brings true felicity.
That's well said, and to earn it fully, you should devote yourself to contenting me.
That's how my devotion is put to the proof.
Good. Now, what do you think of our guest, Tartuffe?
Me?
Yes, you. Think well before you reply.
Tell me what to say, and I'll comply.
That's sensibly spoken. Now, tell me, girl, that his merit shines like a gleaming pearl, that he warms your heart, and that you would rejoice to have him be your husband by my choice, eh? What's that?
So sorry. Let's do that again. Heart was so slow.
sensibly spoken. Now tell me, girl, that his merit shines like a gleaming pearl, that he warms your heart, and that you would rejoice to have him be your husband by my choice, eh? What's that?
Please?
What?
Am I in error?
Why?
Who do you wish? Whom do you wish that I should now swear my heart, that I should now swear touches my heart, and whom would rejoice in me by your choice if we joined naturally?
Tartuffe!
Out of the question. Father, I assure you, why urge me on such an imposture?
But my child, I wish it to be true, and it should be enough that I've chosen for you.
Fine. What father would you?
Yes, I intend, you see, to unite in marriage Tartuffe and my family. He will be your husband, I do declare it, so since you have promised. What do you stare at?
So sorry, hold. Let's clean this up. Because I was like, wait, we've changed this choreography. And it doesn't look like what we've changed. So let's try this again. Let's go from part 2.
Tartuffe!
Out of the question, I assure you, Father. Why urge me on such an
But
imposture?
child, I wish it should be true, and it should be enough that I've chosen for you.
What? Father, would you?
Are we going all the way around again?
So you weren't. But I think part of it is don't move unless somebody else moves. It's the same thing between like the tartuffe and the chase. Because right now it's just like feeling like y'all are moving because the director told you.
So, who's driving then?
Yeah, I think it's whenever you're talking, whoever's talking is the one driving,
Okay.
right? So it's like, it should be whoever talks.
Is the one that moves.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think you start driving it first, right? So let's go back to Tartuffe.
Okay.
And then Marianne, you lean on the table from out of the question, Father, I assure you. You're leaning on the table at him. And then
yes,
Ogon's gonna come try to get you, and you're like, and it has to be really intentional, right? Like, don't move just to move, just be like, it's like, why are you moving? You're like, I don't want this. Like, there needs to be more, activation in this. So let's go from Tartuffe again.
Tartuffe!
Out of the question, Father, I assure you. Why urge me on such an imposture?
My child, I wish it should be true, and it should be enough that I've chosen for you.
So, just like that, God, Jesus. So when you get up, Ogon, and come for her, like, you're like, and you go over here. Okay, so you come here and you go over. Ogon is going to be here and Marianne's going to be
Even if I'm still talking, you stop?
Yes, absolutely. Like, because she's backed up, so you're like, okay, let me explain to you, right? So it's again like trying to figure out, okay, she's a little worried that I'm getting too close. Let me say this calmly.
Okay.
You're like, absolutely not. And then and I think, yeah, it is always Ogon who is the one who's the chaser. Yeah, so you wait for Ogon. So let's go from Tartuffe again.
Tartuffe!
Out of the question, Father, I assure you. Why urge me on such an imposture?
But my child, I wish that it should be true, and it should be enough that I've chosen for you.
What? Father, would you?
Well, yes, I intend, you see, that to unite my family, to unite Tartuffe, line.
To unite in marriage.
To
To unite in marriage, Tartuffe and my family.
To unite in marriage Tartuffe and my family, and he will be your husband. I do declare it, since you have promised. What do you stare at? You must be eaten up with curiosity to eavesdrop on my daughter and me.
I don't know whether the rumor I hear is sly conjecture or a wicked smear, but I've just heard word of this marriage, and I trust it is only verbiage.
Why? Is the idea itself so very absurd?
I wouldn't believe it, sir, even if you gave your word.
I will make you believe it by and by.
Yes, you're going to tell us it's a bald-faced lie.
Line.
I'm
I'm only saying what you soon will see.
Nonsense!
What I say. What I say, dear girl, soon will be.
Go on. Don't believe him. It's too bizarre. He's joking.
I say.
No! You've gone too far, and no one believes you.
Damn you, you shrew!
enough to wish?
Keep quiet.
Hear me. No, you're
Hear me.
Let's go back.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can give it to you. What, monsieur? Can you pose as one whose sage, gravely stroking his bearded visage, can still be full enough to wish?
Hear me. I have given you too much liberty, and it no longer gives me any pleasure.
Monsieur, please, keep your anger within measure. Are you mocking us with this silly plot? Your daughter is no match for a bigot. He has other schemes to worry about, and what would you gain if she went this lout? With your wealth, what benefit would it bring to pick up bums?
Say he has nothing. For that reason, you should revere him the more. He's a holy man, and nobly poor, and it raises him up to even greater grandeur that he has renounced all wealth by his pure detachment from the merely temporal, and his powerful love for the eternal. But my assistants may give him the means to restore his lands and improve his liens. He's a man of repute in the land of his birth, and even as he is a man of worth.
Yes, so he tells us, but his vanity does not sit with true piety. A man pleased with a simple sanctity needed but his name and his dignity, and the humility born of devotion suffers beneath such blatant ambition. What good is his pride? But perhaps I digress. Let's speak of the man, not his nobleness. Can you bestow without feeling like a rat a girl like this on a man like that? Should we think of propriety and foresee the end with anxiety? We know that some girls cannot remain chaste if their husbands tush are not to their taste. But the best laid plans for an honest life are somewhat easier for the best laid wife, and that many a man with a horned head has driven his wife to another man's bed. It is entirely too much to ask that a wife be faithful to a flabby ass. And one who gives a girl to a man she hates is guilty before God for all her mistakes. Consider the perils you expose yourself to.
So you think that I should learn to live from you?
You could do worse than follow my lead.
Dear daughter, do drop this maid's daffy creed.
Hey.
I know what's best for you. Is that right?
Yeah.
I know what's best for you in this affair. It's true. I betrothed you to young Valère, but I hear he likes his dicing and his drinking.
Never heard that.
Even worse, is inclined to free thinking. Wow. I note with regret you don't see him at mass.
Must he be there the same moment you pass? Like those who attend only to be seen.
Keep quiet.
Your advice isn't wanted.
Your advice isn't wanted, and don't intervene. Tartuffe is on the path to salvation, and that's a treasure past all calculation. This wedding will bring blessings beyond measure, and be crowned with great sweetness and pleasure. Together you will live, thriving on love like newborn babes, or a pair of turtle doves. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
And I think, while we're paused, I think sometimes Algon can enjoy the antics that people do, you know? But
Yeah.
like quickly is like, wait, I shouldn't be locking my doors. You know? If you play that game, then it works.
Yeah, I can't break though.
No, I think again, if you break, you're like, that's funny. Wait.
Wait, she's talking
Yeah,
That's
about
what I'm
me.
saying.
Okay,
Like
okay,
if you
okay.
do that, then you could absolutely break.
Okay, so,
Yeah.
alright. So together you will live thriving on love like newborn babes, or a pair of turtle doves. So, fine, dang it.
You will never be found.
You will never be found in angry
Great.
debate, for you will find all that you wish in this mate.
She'll only make them a couple, I'm sure.
Fine.
What? And you shouldn't turn until you say what.
Oh, it's just what? That's it.
That's
Yeah.
it.
You'll never be found in angry debate, for you will find all that you wish in this mate.
She'll only make him coupled, I'm sure.
What?
He looks just like a caricature. And his fate, monsieur, will make him an ass, no matter how much virtue your daughter has.
I have a lot.
Keep quiet and mind your place and quit sticking your nose.
Don't interrupt me.
Don't interrupt me and remember your place and quit sticking your nose in my face.
Oh yeah, I'll stay here. Never mind.
Okay,
Let's do it again.
Keep quiet and remember your place and quit sticking your nose in my face.
I'm only trying, sir, to protect you.
You're very kind, but please shut up, do.
If I didn't like you,
I don't need liking.
but I would like you, sir, despite your griping.
No.
Your honor is dear, and I'd be provoked, to find you the butt of some smutty joke.
Can't you keep quiet?
In all good conscience, it's a shame to foster such an alliance.
Shut up, you viper, with your brazen traits.
What? And I think for that, it needs to be like,
Boom.
yes, way more of a, so if you don't want to do it vocally, you can do it here. Shut up. Let's go back. Oh, no, wait, what makes sense? I'm only trying, sir, to protect you. I'm only trying, sir, to protect you.
You're very kind, but please shut up, do.
If I didn't like you,
I don't need liking.
but I'll like you, sir, despite your griping.
No.
Your honor is dear, and I'd be provoked to find you the butt of some smutty joke.
Can't you keep quiet?
In all good conscience, it's a shame to foster such an alliance.
Shut up, you viper, and your brazen traits.
What? You've been reborn, yet you give way to hate?
Yes, sir. Your twaddle has made me quite high-strung, and now I insist that you hold your tongue.
All right, but I'll think in silence nonetheless.
Oh, think if you wish, but strive for success at shutting your mouth, or beware. Oh, let's see. I've weighed everything quite maturely.
I hate the silence.
And without being smug, I'll say that Tartuffe's face
Yes, he has a fine muzzle.
is so fine that even if you forgot his other traits,
And they're sorry a lot. If I were in her place, most assuredly, no man would wed me without impunity, with impunity. And I proved to him right after the wedding that a wife's vengeance lies in the wedding.
you refuse to obey me, is that true?
What's your beef, sir? I'm not speaking to you.
Then what are you doing?
Soliloquizing.
Oh, very well. To give her a good chastising, I think she needs a taste of the back of my hand.
Whoa!
Oh, dear child, you ought to approve of all that I have planned, and have faith in the spouse who's my designee. Speak to yourself.
I've nothing to say to me.
Oh, just one little word.
I'm not in the mood.
Because I was ready.
What ineptitude.
Fine.
Now, daughter.
Now, daughter, let's see some obedience and accept my choice with complete deference.
I thought my nose had such a silly spot.
Dear daughter, your maid is such a pest, she would arouse mice in a saint. Oh, she is, mine?
I was gonna say she's an absolute.
She's an absolute shrew. I'm so upset that I can't continue. Her taunts have nearly driven me to swear, and I need to calm down in the open air.
Have you entirely lost your voice and heart? Why must I continue to play your part? To think you allow such a mad proposal without voicing even a meek refusal.
How can I resist such a harsh patriarch?
By any means, don't be an easy mark.
How?
Tell him you can't love on command, that you marry for yourself, not by demand. And since you are most concerned in these affairs, you'll choose for yourself the sire of his heirs. And that if Tartuffe is so charming to him, he can wed him himself if that's his whim.
A father, I'm sure, has absolute power. Before him I can only
use your head. Valère wants to tie the knot. Do you really love him, I ask, or not?
Your injustice to me has mortal sting. Doreen, how could you ask me such a thing? Haven't I poured my soul out to you, and don't you know yet that my love is true?
How do I know that your heart echoes your voice, and that this love is truly your own choice?
Your doubts, Doreen, wrong me greatly. I have shown my feelings far too plainly.
You love him then?
Yes, with the strongest passion.
And he seems to love you in the same fashion? And both of you burn equally something for this union and marriage.
Certainly.
Oh, and what about this other man? What's your intention?
I die before I submit to his coercion.
Fine. I hadn't thought of that recourse. Oh, death would give you such a forcible divorce. Jeez! What an ingenious remedy. I hate to hear such stupid ideas.
Good heavens, what a rotten mood you're in, Doreen. You have no pity for my fate.
I have no sympathy for foolishness. And those who meet a crisis in such weakness.
What am I to do? I was born free.
A woman in love needs a heart of steel.
Haven't I kept it free for my lover, whose task it is to win me from my father?
What? If your father is a mad fanatic whose love for Tartuffe is completely lunatic and who has brought the match you are now bewailing, is your lover to be damned for failing?
Am I to display how deeply I'm bitten by rejecting Tartuffe like the one whose love smitten? Am I?
You go over there. Yeah, this way, in front of the table.
Am I to display how deeply I'm bitten?
We're here, and then you go here.
I go back.
Yeah, backwards.
Am I to display how deeply I'm bitten by rejecting Tartuffe like the one whose love smitten? Am I because of?
And you can stay right there. Yeah.
Am I?
And I think you can look out to the people when you're talking about my dad. Yeah, I can go back. And who has blocked the match you are now bewailing? Is your lover to be damned for failing?
Am I to display how deeply I'm bitten by rejecting Tartuffe like the one who loves it in? Am I because of Beller's strength and beauty? Do you renounce my modesty and beauty? And would you have me bare my heart to all?
No, not at all. I'm wrong to forestall your marriage to Tartuffe, and my defiance is apparent in barring that alliance. What reason have I for my outrageous attempt to stop something so advantageous? Tartuffe! Oh, isn't he something to behold? Surely Tartuffe isn't made from such a mold. If rightly viewed as to make a person laugh, 'twould be an honor to be his better half. The whole world already clouds him with glory, and in looks and both in physique and character, he's laudatory. He has red ears and a florid, fleshy face. With him for a mate, you'd live in joyful grace.
God.
What delight you'll feel within to know you're wed to a man like him.
Please stop talking and show me the way to avoid this marriage. You said enough. I'm ready to be led.
No! A good daughter must obey her dad, even if he wishes her to make love to an ape. What are you complaining of? You will proceed to his little villa, where you will get your absolute fill of uncles and cousins to be entertained. Right away, you'll move among the most urbane of hicks. First, you'll make some overture to the wives of the judge and the tax assessor, who will kindly seat you in a folding chair. During Carnival, you may hope to have there a ball with 2 bagpipes for an orchestra and maybe some puppets and a tame gorilla. But if your husband gives you all I swear, I'll keep talking and talking until you come me there. It's all good.
Oh, you're killing me. Please help me avoid this catastrophe.
I am your servant.
Oh, Doreen, mercy.
To punish you, I ought to leave things be.
My dear girl.
No.
You know that I've always...
If I declare my love.
If I-
It's okay. These ones are really fast. Let's do it here. from I'm your servant, and you can be on book looking at them so we can get the flow of it.
Okay.
We can go from or you're killing me actually. And you can just stay here. We're not gonna do it without the blocking. Just to get the flow.
Oh, you're killing me. Please help me avoid this catastrophe.
I am your servant.
Oh, Doreen, mercy.
To punish you, I ought to leave things be.
My dear
No!
If I declared my love.
No, Tartuffe is your man, that's sure enough.
You know that I've always trusted that you would help me.
No, I'm sure you'll be Tartuffe.
All right.
Let's do that again. We'll do it 2 more times, just to get in that flow.
Oh, you're killing me. Please help me avoid this catastrophe.
I am your servant.
Oh, Doreen, mercy.
To punish you, I ought to leave things be.
My dear
No.
girl, if I declared my
No,
love.
Tartuffe is your man, that's sure enough.
You know that I've always trusted that you would help me.
No, I'm sure you'll be Tartuffe. 1 more time. 1 last time.
Oh, you're killing me. Please help me avoid this catastrophe.
I am your servant.
Oh, Doreen, mercy.
To punish you, I ought to leave things be.
My dear girl.
No!
If I declared my love.
No, Tartuffe is your man, that's sure enough.
You know that I've always trusted that you would help me.
No, I'm sure you'll be Tartuffe.
All right.
Cool. Now let's go back and do it with the blocking and see what happened. So where are we? I could give you the end of like during Carnival. During Carnival, you may hope to have there a ball with 2 bagpipes for an orchestra and maybe some puppets and a tiny gorilla. But if your husband comes...
Please, you're killing me. Help me avoid this catastrophe.
I am your servant.
Oh, Doreen, mercy.
To punish you, I ought to leave things be.
My dear girl.
No.
If I declared my love.
No, Tartuffe is your man. That's sure enough.
You know that I've always trusted that you would help me.
No, I'm sure you'll be Tartuffe.
All right, then. Since my fate no longer moves you, henceforth you will leave me alone and blue. From deep sorrow my heart will draw relief, and I know an absolute cure for my grief.
And quick hold. For this part, I want this to be the same energy as Valère. You know when Valère doesn't actually want to leave, but is leaving? This is the same for you. Where you're like, very small steps. You're like, yeah, it's fake leaving. So we'll go from, actually I want to do that again 1 more time for the same place, like during Carnival. And then we'll keep going. During Carnival, you may hope to have there a ball with 2 bagpipes for an orchestra and maybe some puppets and a tiny gorilla. But with your husband, I'm sure...
Please, you're killing me. Help me avoid this catastrophe.
I am your son.
Oh, Doreen, mercy.
To punish you, I have to leave things be.
My dear girl.
No.
If I declared my love.
No, Tartuffe is your man, that's sure enough.
You know I've always trusted that you would help me.
No, I'm sure that you will be Tartuffe.
All right, then. Since my fate no longer moves you, henceforth you will leave me alone and blue. From deep sorrow my heart will draw relief, and I know an absolute cure for my grief.
Whoa! I'm not really angry. Come back. In spite of everything, I pity.
Doreen, if I am to be the one you crucify, see how quickly I shall die.
Don't torture yourself. We can easily block them. Oh, but look, I think that's Valère I see.
Gossip is singing a little ditty, my dear. News to me and very pretty.
What?
That you will marry Tartuffe.
It is true that my father has such a plan in view.
Your father?
Michael, if that doesn't make sense, let's cut it. And do what makes sense. Like, what are you feeling in this moment?
I'm feeling like I want to be connected.
Then
That's why
let's-
I'm resisting turning away.
Cool, perfect. Let's cut that and let us be connected instead.
Okay.
Cool? Yeah, let's go from Gossip is singing a little ditty.
Gossip is singing a little ditty, my dear. News to me and very pretty. That you will marry Tartuffe.
It is true that my father has such a plan in view.
Your father?
Has altered his inclination. Through him, all of this has come to my attention.
What? Seriously?
Seriously, he wants this wedding quite decidedly.
And how does your heart respond to this plan, madam?
No.
Oh, louder, Marianne. I didn't even catch, I don't know. Yeah, let's go back to how does your heart?
And how does your heart respond to this plan, madam? response is plain. You don't know.
No.
No?
What do you recommend?
I recommend that you accept this husband.
Really?
Yes,
You recommend that?
I do. A wonderful choice, well worth attending to.
Very well. That's advice, sir, that I accept.
I gather taking it causes you regret.
No more regret than giving it causes you.
I gave it thinking pleasure would ensue.
And I'll take it, simply to please you.
Let's see what comes of this hullabaloo.
So, that's your love for me. And did you lie when...
Please, let's not speak of these on. You have told me quite plainly that I must embrace the man as my mate that they've chosen for that place. And since you so kindly advised me that way, I now promise to obey.
Don't excuse yourself through circumlocution. You've already made your own resolution, and you've seized upon a frivolous excuse to justify this lamentable ruse.
Quite true, and well said.
No doubt. And your soul, never lost for love of me, its self-control.
Alas, you may as well think it so.
Yes, I may think so. But my broken heart foresees you too suffering from love's dart.
And
I know to whom I'll take my heart and hand.
And the love that merit can command.
Oh, dear God, let's leave merit to one side. I haven't much of it, as you've signified. But I know where there's a woman, soft-eyed and open-hearted. And this double cross may make her more inclined to recompense my loss.
The loss isn't great, and your fickleness will soon lead you to find a new mistress.
I'll do my best, of that you can be sure. When one is forgotten, it's hard to endure. And so, I must make myself forget. If I can't do it, I'll fake it. And yet, I could never forgive my own servility if I kept loving one who abandoned me.
What a noble, uplifting sentiment.
Quite so. Everyone should give it their assent.
No.
What? Do you think I should perpetuate the flame of love that I have felt of late and see you cast into another's arms without letting my heart seek other charms?
No, indeed. It's what I want, and I wish the very thing were to happen right now.
Oh, quick hold. Marianne, go ahead and sit down as you know it's what I want. And open yourself up. Don't look at him when you're saying that. Just look straight through that.
Okay.
Like you're ignoring him.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go from...
Wait, are you on
Without
the
letting?
stage during these scenes? Because
Huh?
it says you're on the scene.
No, I'm right here in this corner.
Are you just standing?
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
standing there watching. Where are we going from? What, do you think that I should perpetuate?
Do you think that I should perpetuate the flame of love that I have felt of late and see you cast into another's arms without letting my heart seek other charms?
No, indeed. It's what I want, and I wish the very thing were to happen right now.
You do.
Yes.
That's enough insults from you, madam. And now, I bid you adieu.
Very well.
Oh, and quick hold. Justin, for this part, I don't want any breath. Because there's breath afterwards for the and all of that, and it loses all of its charm when, there's breath. So it's like, very well, at least remember that you are the one, like right away.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's go enough. That's enough insults from you.
Well, that's enough insults from you, madam. And now, I bid you adieu.
Right way, very well. So let's go back. Yeah, you say very well and he goes back. So this is another ping pong moment. Like I really want it to be like,
That's enough insults from you, madam. And now, I bid you adieu.
Very well.
At least remember that you are the one who forced me down this avenue.
Yes.
And that I am doing nothing more than following the path you took before.
So be it.
Fine.
Good.
Doing what you want.
Good.
I'm leaving forever. Not some short jaunt.
The sooner the better.
Ah,
What?
you called?
Me? No.
Huh, then
soon be abroad. Adieu, madame.
Adieu.
I think, perchance, you've lost your minds through extravagance, and I've only allowed you to go on to like this to see what folly you might spawn. Hey, banana,
What do you want, Doreen?
come here.
No, I'm too mad. Don't intervene. She wishes me to drain this bitter cup.
Stop.
No, can't you see my mind's made up?
Ah.
My presence pains him, and I drive him away.
Oh, this is another one, Marianne, where when you're leaving, it's really slowly. It's very dramatic and slow. Yes. So, let's go from no. Can't you see that my mind's made up?
No, can't you see that my mind's made up?
Oh!
My presence pains him, and I drive him away. I think it would be best if I didn't stay.
Now where are you going?
Go!
No, then return.
No, Doreen, it's none of your concern.
I see that my presence causes her pain. It would be best if I left her again.
What? Oh, may you both be damned if I want this mess. Come here, you two, and settle this fracas.
So what's your plan?
What do you wish to do?
To patch things up a bit between you two. Are you out of your mind to fight in this way?
But did you hear her treat me like a popinjay?
Are you mad to have gotten so enraged?
Did you see what happened? You can't be asleep.
You're both dunces.
That's enough.
That's perfect, yes. She wants nothing more than to be the one woman you adore. He loves you alone, and to make you his wife is his only desire. I swear on my life.
How then could you give me such bad advice?
How could you demand it? Was that
You're
wise?
both insane! Now give your hands to me. Come on.
What for?
There. Ah, okay, now yours. Marianne, don't you see?
What is the point of
Lord,
all this?
quick, come on! Your love for each other cannot be withdrawn.
Don't react so painfully by the book. Try giving a fellow a civil look.
All lovers are crazy. It's sad but true.
Am I not right to complain about you? And to tell the truth, weren't you rather unkind to delight in trying to upset my mind?
What about you? Weren't you the bitter ingrate?
Let's wait until later for this debate and try instead to stop this marriage.
Tell us then what we can use for leverage.
We will wage warfare on every front. Oh, your father is bluffing and playing a stunt. But I think stay connected to your hands until I grab Marianne and take her away. Yes, because I'll be here late. But it might be better, I know, for you to seem to sweetly consent to his crazy scheme, so that whatever the future may bring, you can postpone and postpone and postpone this wedding. By gaining time, we gain our remedy. Sometimes we'll feign a strange malady. Sudden onset will bring some delay. Sometimes an ill omen will cause you dismay. You saw a corpse and never felt queerer, dreamt of muddy water or broke a mirror. The point above all is that no one, I guess, can force you to marry unless she says yes. But our ship would sail in fair weather if you were never seen together. Go on without delay and employ each friend to keep him on course toward what we intend. We're going to seek help from his brother and will also recruit your stepmother. Farewell.
Whatever we attempt to do, in truth, my greatest hope resides in you.
Let's do that again. And you can slow that down, I think, Valère. It can be a lot more heartfelt and like honest.
Whatever we attempt to do, in truth, my greatest hope resides in you.
Oh.
Although I cannot answer for my father, I vow I'll never belong to another.
How happy you have made me! If they ever...
Bye, you young lovers prattle forever. Be off, I say.
finally.
What blather! You go up that way. Come on. And you the other. You go the other. Oh.
Bam, bolt of lightning strike me dumb, like everybody treat me like a bum. If neither force or respect. Oh.
Julia taught you some ways to hit. What ways did Julia teach you? I'm like, let's get into it.
It was,
Right, there was, I remember when she showed me, it was, so it's both hands. Right now you were doing this, which you won't break this table, sir, if we do this every day. So either like this, there's more force and there's more control, right? Or you come in and
I'll hit the floor.
okay, but take your time. I think the bursting of the doors is good enough for the beginning, like, whoa, it's opening, and then bam.
Okay.
Point by the end, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Any guy who's gonna smack a table like this.
Right.
All for respectfully, he's angry. Like you said.
Well, it's all about intention. It's not like that dainty. It's more like, you know, it's like you're doing with your arm, but with your cane. But whatever. Yeah, that was
I
true.
just get mad at the floor.
Let's go. You go the other.
Bam, bolts of lightning strike me dumb, may everyone treat me like a bum. If either respect or force hinder me from blowing my top at this calamity.
Stay there.
Scheiße.
You can stay right here.
Okay.
For heaven's sake, control your displeasure. Your mother has merely mentioned this measure. No one does everything he proposes. How one door opens is not how it closes.
I'm mad because I need to stop this vulgar coxcomb's plot and in 2 words tell him what's what.
Whoa now. Why don't you let your stepmother manage him just as she does your father? Over Tartuffe, she has her own little ways of making him see all that she says. And perhaps she makes his heart go pitter-patter. Pray God it's true. That would be a fine matter. In fact, she has summoned him for your sake, in order to learn exactly what's at stake, to find out his feelings, and to let him know what really rotten results would flow from any pretensions he might have to marry. His valet says he's praying, and I should tarry, that he'll descend after he meditates. Be off then, I beg you, and let me wait.
I demand to be there the entire time they meet.
No, they must be alone.
I won't even speak.
You're kidding yourself. You're so quick to anger. You're so quick to anger, and that would surely put us all in danger. Go.
No. I'm going to watch without blowing my top or whatever it is.
Yeah, without getting
cross.
How tiresome you are. Here we come. Get lost.
Laurent, lock up my hair shirt and my scourge, and pray for freedom from each carnal urge. If anyone comes calling, say I have gone to share my alms with the poor souls in prison.
Such affectation and boastful behavior.
What do you wish?
To say.
By our Savior, please, before you speak, take this handkerchief.
Why?
Because seeing your bosom causes me grief. Through one's eyes, one's soul may be wounded, but then sinful thoughts may grow unattended.
Then you are quite ready for temptation, and their skin makes on you a big impression. I truly don't know what you feel, why you feel such passion. I myself think lust is out of fashion.
What a little
I can see you, not yet.
Oh,
I can see you. That's why listening. I can see you nude from top to toe, without your pelt setting my cheeks aglow.
What a little modesty in your discourse. I must leave you instantly performed.
No, I will leave you here in peace. And I will say this before I cease. Madame is coming down to visit you and demands the favor of a rendezvous.
Oh, yes, most willingly.
Ah, isn't he sweet? I'm even sure now this dog's sweet.
Will she soon come?
I think I can hear her. Oh, yes! There!
its great bounty grant you good health, both in soul and body.
Do you leave of your own accord, or does Tartuffe, like before I had said like Tartuffe like tell Rohan to leave? Do you want to keep that, or do you want me to take you out?
It doesn't matter.
What makes the most sense for you, Tartuffe? What would you prefer?
If you leave on your own accord.
Okay, then I'm gonna leave on my own.
Okay. What's up? You thought something dumber?
Yeah. Well, no. She leaves on her own accord. She keeps it there when I shut the door in a minute, right there.
Oh, we'll stay by the door? Yeah, let's do that. I love that.
No, I'm just like,
Yes, perfect.
because I shut the doors like obnoxiously.
Love it. Okay, let's go from your line. Whatever you're like. Oh, may heaven forever.
May heaven forever in its great bounty grant you good health, both in soul and body. And bless your days as much as he desires, who is the humblest of those your love inspires.
I'm much obliged by your pious wishes, but please, let us be seated and put ourselves at ease.
Have you quite recovered from your illness?
Yes, my headache quickly lost its shadow.
Line.
I don't even know where we are.
I'm sorry, I was writing notes. My prayers
My-
haven't had enough value.
My prayers haven't had enough value to buy such grace from the Holy One on high. But most of my recent prayers have in essence been mainly focused on your convalescence.
Your concern for me is somewhat disquieting.
I dearly cherish your precious well-being, and to restore it, I would have given my own.
Such Christian charity is overblown, but I'm much obliged for all your care.
I try to do as much for you as I dare.
I would like to speak of some private business, and I am pleased there's no one to overhear us.
Line.
I too am.
I too am delighted, and entre nous, it's very sweet being one-on-one with you. For this also, if I begged the deity, but only now has he granted it to me.
I myself had an encounter between us two, where your whole heart is open, through and through.
I too am lying.
In exchange?
In exchange for this unique blessing, I desire only to reveal to you my whole soul, and to swear that all my
Preaching.
And to swear that all my preaching about your guest, though perhaps overreaching, was not caused by any anger or hate, but rather by a zeal that's passionate and pure.
I wholly understand and declare my belief that you seek only my welfare.
Yes, madam, it's true. My devotion is such.
You're hurting me.
Passion pushes me too much. I never wanted to hurt you, I swear, and I would rather.
Why is your hand there?
I'm feeling your dress, such fine dignity.
Oh, please let me go. You're tickling me.
Good Lord. Such workmanship is marvelous. Craft work nowadays is miraculous. I've never seen anything quite so fine.
It's true, but let's speak of this concern of mine. I've heard my husband may be breaking his word and giving you his daughter. What have you heard?
In truth, madam, some such words did transpire, but that is not the joy to which I aspire.
And I see
And
elsewhere.
I see elsewhere that's like.
Those splendid.
I see elsewhere those splendid attractions,
Which I seek to attain.
which I seek to attain through all of my action.
So all your earthly love has been overthrown.
My breast does not hold a heart made of stone.
I'm sure that your heart is on salvation, and nothing less holds any fascination.
The love that attracts.
The love that attracts us to what's eternal does not stop our love for the merely temporal. Our senses can be quite easily charmed by the perfect earthly works that God has formed. His grace is mirrored in those like you, but in you yourself we see its rarest hue. He has molded your face with such sublime art that it surprises the eye and transports the heart. And I can't gaze upon you, you perfect creature, without worshiping in you both in God and nature and life.
Sensing in my soul.
Sensing in my soul an ardent love for this, the most beautiful portrait by God above. First I thought that my secret passion might be a tricky trap laid by Satan.
What?
But then hold. But you're doing awesome. Beautiful work. Debbie, do you come out during this part? I thought you did.
Yeah, I had something written that
We
you
changed it.
Oh, we did?
Yep.
During
Because,
this?
yeah,
Later.
I
So
come
now
in late.
this, no more.
Oh, you're right, it's the next page.
It's when we go to the college.
Okay, so now
Yeah.
there's no more of this coming out to look. Okay, cool.
I do come out late, but not in this section.
Okay, thank you so much.
On
Keep
this
going,
weekend.
Tartuffe, soliloquizing.
At first I feared that my secret passion might be a tricky trap laid by Satan, and I even resolved to flee from your eyes as if you were something to exercise. But I finally learned, O beauty most lovable, that my ardor for you could never be culpable, that I should even consider it right, and so I submit to my heart's delight. I confess that I'm playing an audacious part in presenting to you the gift of my heart, but lying.
I place all my
But I place all my,
faith in your kindness.
what in your kindness?
Faith.
I place all my faith in your kindness like a beggar man hindered by blindness.
Slow down.
If you should look upon me with a kindly eye upon the base woes of a slave such as I, and if your great kindness should happen to lead you to, that's somewhere else.
Yeah, somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's like, this doesn't look like here. But I place all my faith in your kindness.
Like a beggar man hindered by blindness.
In you, I see.
In you I seek peace, hope, and happiness. On you depends my torment or my bliss. And through you alone I will finally be happy if you will, or sad if you please.
Oh, that declaration's very urbane, but in a man of God, it's a bit profane. You ought to protect your heart a bit better and reflect more deeply on such a matter. A man like you, whom we all hail.
I may be holy, but I'm nonetheless male. And when one sees your heavenly charms, I know such words from me may seem strange, though, madam, after all, I am not an angel. Is line. And if you condemn the confession I'm making, admit nonetheless that your beauty's breathtaking. From the first time I set eyes upon your supreme splendor, my heart became yours and you my queen. That look conquered all. Fasting, prayers, duty.
No, the ineffable sweetness of
Oh,
your
the
divine
ineffable
grace.
sweetness of your divine gaze shattered my stout heart and set it ablaze. That look conquered all. Fasting, prayers, duty, and turn my vows into praise of your beauty. My eyes and my sighs have often shown word line.
That's right. Show my choice.
Shown my choice, but to make it still clearer, I now add my voice. Line.
If you should look
If
down.
you should look down upon me with a kindly eye upon the base woes of a slave such as I,
Yes.
and if your passion should have you have
And if your great kindness.
great kindness should happen to lead you to stoop down and grant what I need,
Yes.
I should always have for you oppression when the love that beggars all comparison. Fine.
With me, your honor.
With me, your honor can never be damaged. No disgrace can attend an affair I have managed. All these gallants of court for whom wives act absurd are reckless in their deeds and rash in their words. They endlessly brag about every success, every favor they have received. They quickly confess, and their wagging tongues on which they rely dishonor the shrine upon which they lie. But men like me burn with a discreet fever, and we hold your seats safe forever.
Yes. The concern we have.
The concern we have for a good reputation will also conserve you in good reputation.
In your own station.
In your own station. In us you will find, if you have, my dear, love without kindness.
Love without scandal.
I have heard your words and your rhetoric. Read you quite clear, though you lay it on thick. Aren't you afraid that I might be in the mood to tell my husband of your solicitude? And that a sudden knowledge of that sort might
Might set back your
Might
hopes.
set back your hopes of his lasting support.
I know that you are only too gracious.
I know that you are only too gracious, and that you will forgive my audacious deeds. They spring from a human failing, that passionate love that you are bewailing. And if you reflect when you view things afresh, that I'm only what's line?
That I am not lying.
I am not blind, and a man's only flesh.
Others might think things differently, I suppose, but discretion prevails, and I won't expose this matter to my spouse. In turn, it's true. I do want one little favor from you. To push forward, without any sly snare, the wedding of Marianne and Belair. To renounce on your own the unjust power that would enrich you with another's.
No, madam! No! By hiding here, I've heard all
Are we still doing the gotcha bitch, or we're not?
Gotcha, bitch.
Alright.
Okay, so if we are, it's a bam and then jump right over the couch, bam. I gotcha bitch, and you stay right there.
Okay.
So let's go from to renounce on your own the unjust power. It was funny that it was like all over the place. It was perfect.
To renounce on your own the unjust power that would enrich you with another's dower and.
Gotcha, bitch!
Yes! That's so much funnier.
No, madam, no. By hiding here, I've heard everything that he's proposed. And God in his goodness has guided me to confound this noisome bastard's treachery. And to discover a way to take my vengeance for his hypocrisy and his insolence. Yeah, to wake up my father and justly screw this scumbag who wants to make love to you.
No, to me it is enough that he has striven to reform, and the pardon may even make me reject what I have avowed. I don't choose to discuss scandal out loud. We women, we laugh at these masculine foibles and never plague our mates with cultural charms.
You have your own reasons for doing so, and I have my reasons for my quid pro quo.
A quick quote. You're doing great. It's beautiful. Dr. I think it would be really funny if your knees are okay, like get on the floor and be like praying hard, Our Father, Hail Mary, just bring that on the
Recite the Lord's Prayer.
Yeah.
Sorry?
You did the Hail Mary before, I know it was hilarious.
Yeah. So,
I did it, but more silently.
Yeah, it has to be silent.
I didn't want to cover their lines.
No, that's perfect. But yeah, if you get on the floor and you're like, Hail Mary, you can even do the Hail Mary a little loud and then bring it back down. Hail Mary.
Notre Père qui est in the ciel.
Yes, you can do it in other languages. Yes. We just hear like, Notre Père. So let's go from, you have your own reasons for acting so, Demi.
You have your own reasons for acting so, and I have my reasons for my quid pro quo. The very thought of sparing him is a joke. The very thought of sparing him is a joke, and the insolent pride of this baseless bro has triumphed too often over my just wrath, and sown too much trouble along my path. For far too long, that liar has ruled over my old man, blocking both the love of mine and Marianne. His perfidy must be brought to the light of day, and for this God gives us ready way. For this occasion, I thank the good Lord. It is far too lucky to be ignored, and the only way to lose it, to have it in hand and to lose it, is to have it. The only way to deserve to lose it is to have it in hand and not use it.
No, to me.
No, please.
Too early.
I think I'm too early.
Yeah, too
My bad.
early.
I'm too early.
No.
I think that's like.
Yeah, if y'all want, you can face off
Okay,
in
where
front of the
was
table.
this pillow?
I think on the
couch.
on the couch.
Right there. You just knocked it off.
Let's see, bro. Sorry.
No, you're fine. So let's go from for this occasion I thank the good Lord.
And for this occasion, I thank the good Lord. It is far too lucky to be ignored. The only way to deserve to lose it is to have it in hand and not use it.
I'm so sorry.
No, please. My mind is made up. It is time to rejoice and fill up the cup. And in your time and vain to obligate me to give up the pleasure of my victory.
Now you can go to him, yeah.
I'm going to expose this affair without delay. And this is just the thing that'll make my day. Oh, Father, it may surprise you, maybe even please you greatly, to know what's been going on lately. You're being well paid for all your caresses by your friend's response to those tendernesses. His great love for you has shown, and his eagerness to make you a couple.
Oh, and quick hold.
Yes.
We're holding it. Laurent, I think you should be like, oh, I don't know what he's talking about. Even though you totally know what he's talking about. Yeah. So let's go back to, and you don't have to get up, touch it, you can stay. But let's go back to his great love for you has shown its hold.
His great love for you has shown its hold, and his eagerness to make you a couple.
Oh, my lord, what are you talking about,
Yes,
monsieur?
yes.
And I've heard him confess to your bride. His a love that has made him dove's bloodline, heart-sick and dove-eyed. And at all costs, she wants to remain discreet and preserve his secret because she's sweet. But I cannot bear this man's impudence. Besides, my silence would cause you offense.
Yes, I would never disturb my husband's rest by reporting the words of a silly pest. My honor does not demand such a thing because I'm well able to, some word.
To resist flattering.
Flattering. You would never have spoken out against my view if I had any power over you.
No, that's helpful.
What do I hear? Good God, is it credible?
Yes, brother, I'm wicked and culpable.
Oh yeah, we are
A
extremely
sorry
bad,
sinner
monsieur.
full of iniquity,
Extremely
as
bad.
great a wretch as there could ever be.
And quick hold, Jackie, if it's okay with you, I would put my knee down, the other one, yes, and then do like the...
Yes. Yes, brother, I'm wicked and culpable.
You're
A sorry
extremely
sinner
bad.
full of iniquity, as great a wretch as there...
Yes, perfect.
As great a wretch as there could ever be.
Oh yes,
My entire life has been soiled with evil. It's nothing but a mass of sinful upheaval. And I see that God has, for my punishment, chosen to mortify me with this event. Let them connect any crime with my name. I'll waive all offense and take up the blame. Believe what they tell you. Stoke up your wrath and drive me like a felon from your path. The whole world thinks that I've earned God's blessing. What?
The shame that I bear.
The shame that I bear cannot be too great, for I know, brother. No, the shame that I bear cannot be great, for I know I deserve a much worse fate.
That's right. Have you heard of Dante's Inferno? That's us. That's us right
Yo!
And the response should be really on top of it, traitor. So let's go back
Oh,
to...
I'm sorry, that was...
It's all good. The shame that I bear cannot be too great.
The shame that I bear cannot be too great, for I know I deserve a much worse fate.
Traitor! Do you dare, by your duplicity, to taint both his virtue and his purity?
What? Has this line mean this?
Can the false meekness...
Can the false meekness of this something?
Hypocrite.
Can the false meekness of this hypocrite cause you to be blind to the line?
Cause you to belie.
Because then you enter.
Belie, believe.
Belie. It's belie, and then shut up, you misfit. So it should be like, so let's, if you have your notes, feel free to have it. There's lots of like back and forth that's very fast. So let's go from Tartuffe. The shame that I bear.
The shame that I bear cannot be too great, for I know I deserve a much worse fate.
You're like
Traitor! Do you dare, by your duplicity, to taint both his virtue and his purity?
What? The false meekness of this hypocrite will cause you to belie it.
Shut up, you misfit!
Let's do it again. And shut up, you misfit, I think can come even before, like after a hypocrite, you can tell them to shut up. Yeah. So, one more time, Dr. Chief, the shame.
The shame that I bear cannot be too great, for I know I deserve a much worse fate.
Traitor! Do you dare by your duplicity to take both his virtue and his purity?
Why the false meekness of this hypocrite causes you to belie?
Oh, you misfit!
Oh, let him go on. You are wrong to scold, and you'd be wise to believe the story he's told. In light of his claims, why should you believe me? What do you know of my culpability?
Yes, you
Why put your faith in my exterior? Why should you think that I'm superior? No. Appearances are fooling you. I am the kind of man that you should eschew. The whole world thinks that I have earned God's blessing, but the plain truth is that I'm worth nothing.
That's Brad, you're
Yes, my dear son, speak, and don't merely chide. Accuse me of treason, theft, and homicide. Call me every foul name that you can recall. I deny nothing. I merit it all.
That's Brad.
And I beg on my knees to bear the chagrin of the shameful result of my life of sin.
Brother, this is too much, and we are definitely on the other side of the stage.
No, I think this is good though. I kind of like it.
Okay,
Y'all are
alright.
opening yourself
Brother,
up.
this is too much. Scoundrel, can't you let go?
What?
Shame!
Have his
What?
words-
Silence!
So let's do it again. What? Have his words seduced you so? Keep quiet, you bum. Brother, please arise. Shame. So there's all of that. That's it. So let's go from Dr. And I beg on my knees.
And I beg on my knees to bear the chagrin of the same shameful result of my life of sin.
No, brother, this is too much. Scoundrel, why can't you let go?
What? Has something he seduced you with
Have
this?
his words seduced you so?
Have his words seduced you so?
Keep quiet. Keep quiet, you bum. Brother, please arise.
And then you say right away, shame. It's okay. It's a lot. It's a lot of like bing for oh gone. So keep quiet, you bum. Brother, please arise. Shame.
Keep quiet, you bum. Brother, please arise. Shame.
Silence!
What? If you say one word, I will break your arm.
In the name of God, brother, do
stop
no
real quick.
harm.
Just because I want to get these lines. Like if we mess it up later, I don't give a shit. But like while we're in rehearsal, let's get them right. Let's get them right.
Okay.
Dami, yeah. Page 52. And Dami, a quick note before after you come out and say gotcha bitch, make sure you close that door.
Yeah, I wrote that down too.
Yeah, because I was like, we can't have it, because then people can see. I was like, ooh, no, we don't want that. Perfect. So let's go back to same, and Dr. You don't have to get on your knees. You could just say the lines, that's totally fine.
Okay.
And I beg on my
please.
knees.
And I beg on my knees to bear the chagrin of the shameful result of this life of sin.
Brother, this is too much. Scoundrel, why can't you let him go?
What? Have his words seduced you so?
Keep quiet, you bum.
Let's do it again. Let's do it again. I want, and let's take a deep breath. This is what rehearsal is for. Like literally, y'all weren't all here, but I did this with Marianne 5 times between us when we had to go back and forth. We also did it in some other scenes for these little quick thingies. So it's okay. That's why we're doing it, to find that rhythm. So let's go from the same
Dude,
place.
I am absolutely marveled at how much you've been able to retain with the role.
For real. For
You
real.
got this. You got this.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And I beg on my knees. Tartuffe.
And I beg on my knees to bear the chagrin of the shameful result of my life of sin.
No, brother, this is too much. Scoundrel, why can't you let go?
What? Have his
Keep
words seduced
quiet,
you so?
you bum.
Yeah.
He can.
Brother, please arise. Shame.
He can.
Silence.
Damn, you
If you
should
say
mind.
one word, I will break your arm.
In the name of God, brother, do no harm.
Yeah.
Do no
I
harm
would
to
rather
him,
face
dear.
a ravening beast than that your dear son should be harmed in the least.
Ingrate is all. It's okay.
Ingrate.
Leave him in peace on my 2 knees. I beg you to give him your grace.
Please, his grace.
Don't please wretch see his goodness.
Don't please. Wretch, see his goodness.
then shush, I cease, I say. So let's go from leave him in peace,
Leave
and you
him
don't have
at
to go
my
on your knees if you don't want to.
Okay, leave him in my peace. On my 2 knees, I beg you to give him your grace.
Wretch, see his goodness.
Then
No.
I cease, I say. Oh,
It's don't please to Tartuffe, and then it's wretch see his goodness, and then it's that, yeah. So let's do it again. Leave him in peace.
Leave him in my peace. I beg on my knees to give him. Hold up. Leave him in peace. I beg on my knees to give him some grace.
no, brother, please. Wretch, see his goodness.
Then
I cease, I say.
Okay, let's do it again, and we're gonna go back all the way. So when I beg on my knees.
Sorry, what's the one right after that, too?
Right after what?
After cease, I say.
Oh, I'm aware of your motive
Yeah,
in this
okay,
foray.
okay.
Yeah. So let's circle back, Demi. You're next to your father. We're going back to it. I beg on my knees to bear the chagrin. And let's.
Oh, okay.
It's okay not to put the volume, but we have to put the energy, right? Because you lose all the flow if you're not actually putting the energy and intention of this. Because when you're gonna run this for real, you're gonna be again like, what? So even if it's, you know, like, but still put the energy behind the words. Yeah? Don't be disheartened. Like I said, this is what rehearsal's for.
I beg on my knees to bear the chagrins, the shameful result of my life of sin.
That's right.
No, get your book, 52 and 53. Get those pages. For today. It's okay. You're killing the game with everything else. Let's nip it in the bud. Yes! Seriously.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
At the end of this scene, where does Elvira leave from? Like, where does she exit?
She follows after Debbie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you were thrown off because Jackie didn't decide to back it up.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just
no, we're good.
Yeah.
That's all good.
We got this.
Yes. And I beg on
All right, I beg on my knees to bear the chagrin as the shameful result of my life of sin.
That's too much, brother. Why can't you let go, scoundrel?
what have his words seduced you so?
Quiet, you bum, brother. Please arise. Shame.
Silence! Damn!
If you say one word, I will break your arm.
In the name of God, brother, do no harm. I would rather face a ravening beast than that your dear son should be harmed in the least.
You don't want to
Great.
They leave him in peace on my 2 knees. I beg you to give him your grace.
Don't, please, wretch, see his goodness. Then I cease, I say. I know your motive in this foray. You all hate him. And now I see how my wife, children, and the maid conspire against his life.
That's right.
You impudently try every trick you can to alienate me from this holy man, but the harder you try to drive him away.
Oh, quick pull of order. Yeah, no, that was, first of all,
Very
that was so please, remember that. Lock it in. Do that every time if you can. Replicate it. I would love, during this part, for you to lift Tartuffe up, get him up. And you can stay right there. Yeah, you don't have to leave. I know we're changing the blocking, but it's because y'all are opening yourselves up and it's looking so good from both sides, right? Yeah, so I'm like, keep it. Do you want to do it one more time from the same place? Okay, let's do it one last time and then we keep going. And I beg on my knees to bear this chagrin.
Okay, and I beg on my knees to bear the chagrin as the shameful result of my life of sin.
That's too much, brother scoundrel. Why can't you let go?
What have his words
Keep
seduced?
quiet, you bum.
He can.
Brother,
That's good.
keep quiet, you bum. Brother, please arise. Shame.
He can.
Silence.
At
If you
this
say
you
one word, I will break your arm.
In the name of God, brother, do no harm. I would rather. I would rather face a ravening beast than that your son should be harmed in the least.
Great.
Leave him in peace on my 2 knees. I beg you to give him your praise.
Please, wretch, see his goodness.
Then you,
Cease, I say. I know your motive in this foray. And now I see how my wife, my children, and the maid conspire against his life.
And then lift him up. You're good. No, you're perfect.
You impudently try every trick you can to alienate me from this holy man.
Oh,
But the harder you try to drive...
I just had a stupid idea because of what you just did, which is great. When you lift him up, I want you to like lift him up and then like, I know what you're doing to this neck.
way to break the ice.
It is.
Whoa!
Doing everything to my.
Without your wife.
They're like, what in the hell, including the hall? What the hell? Because I think that's so dumb. That's what it's from Seaside say.
Assistant was cease.
Don't worry, I'll come back to you. Cease, I say. I'm aware of your motives in this foray. You all hate him. And now I see how my wife, children, and the maid conspire against his life. You impudently try every trick you can to alienate me from this holy man.
Yes.
But the harder you try to drive him away, the harder I'll try to get you to stay. I'll hasten this marriage to Marianne to demolish the pride of this whole clan.
So you will force her to marry this fellow.
Yes, this very night, to see you bellow. I defy you all, and I stand here to say that I am the master and you must obey. Come now, retract your words, oh foul pollution. Down, throw yourself down and demand absolution.
Who, me? Of that villain? By what?
Oh,
by whose pretense?
You refuse, you scum, and your impertinence persists. A stick, a staff, and don't hold me back. Get out of my house, and don't even pack. And never again let me see your face.
Yes. I will go, but...
Go, quickly, leave this place. And I'm cutting you off, and what is worse, I leave you with my heartfelt curse. Oh, to offend in that way a saintly man.
Heavenly Lord, pardon him if you can. If you only knew with what pain I see them trying to blacken my name.
Alas.
The mere thought of this ingratitude makes me suffer from a torture so crude. The horror I feel, my soul longs to cry. I can't even speak, and I'm sure I will die.
Oh, villain! How I regret that I held my hand and that I did not crush you where you stand. Oh, calm yourself, brother, and try not to fret.
Let's stop these squabbles and end with regret. The great friction I've caused makes me grieve, and I believe, brother, that I should leave.
What? Surely you jest.
They hate me, and they see that they want you to doubt my integrity.
Well, who cares?
Don't doubt they'll continue their stratagem. In the same tale that you reject today, you may find credible some other day.
No, brother, no.
Leave me, like... brother, a man's make easily make your spell speculate.
No.
Let me relieve her blood associated with forever another low blow.
No, please remain. I can't live without you.
All right. I suppose I will stay if I do.
Suffer.
I suppose I will suffer if I do.
Oh.
Still, if you wish. All right. It's a pact. But in the future, I know how I must act. Honor is tender, and friendship engages me to prevent gossip, however outrageous. I'll avoid your wife, and you will not see me.
No. In spite of all this, in spite of this, you and she must often meet. I love to make a stir. I love to make a stir. Therefore, day and night, let them see you with her. No, that's not enough. But this will make them stew. I don't want to have any heir but you.
And I'm going to legally
And I'm going to
designate-
legally designate you as the heir of my whole estate. Oh, Frank and true friend whom I take as my son. And dearer to me
Hold. We did not hear as the whole, you as the owner of my whole estate. That got totally garbled, just FYI, and though that needs to be very clear. So let's go back, like no, in spite of everyone. Let's start from the top. Yes.
No, in spite of everyone, you and she must often meet. I love to make a stir. Therefore, day and night, let them see you with her. Now, that's not enough. But this will make them stew. I don't want to have any heir but you. And I'm going to legally designate you as the heir of my whole estate. A frank and true friend whom I take as my son. Line.
Is dearer to
Is
me.
dearer to me than wife or children. Line.
Will you accept the
Will
offer?
you accept this offer I'm making?
May God's will be done in this undertaking.
Well, let them line.
Poor man.
Poor man, let us put it all down in writing and let their envy choke on its spiting.
Quick hold. Laurent, reminder that you are in front of that altar like, yes. May God's will be done in this undertaking. And TARTUFFE, I don't know if it's possible when you do that to open yourself up a little bit so
Yes.
we can see your.
Sure.
So let's just go back a little bit. And let's go, and I'm going to legally designate.
And I'm going to legally designate you as the heir of my whole estate. A frank and true friend whom I take as a son is dearer to me than wife or children. Come, will you accept this offer that I'm making?
May God's will be done in this undertaking.
Good. Line. Good.
Poor man.
Poor man. Let us put it all down in writing and let their envy choke on its own spiting.
Excellent. And intermission. Woo! Alrighty, let's take an intermission. Let's take a 10.
Thank you,
Let's
10.
be back at 9:57.
Thank you, 9:57.
Angela, how long was that? I know we did lots of stuff and stuff. 2 hours and 7 minutes is crazy.
To be fair, we did have a fire alarm fiasco.
I know, we did stop plenty of times.
And I did try to keep that at this pause and I could not, so that's why I kept it going.
Oh, no, it's fine, it's fine. Hopefully by this Saturday and Sunday it'll be more clear, hopefully how long it actually is. We'll stop less. Da-da-da-da-da. Hopefully Act 2 will go faster since we worked on it yesterday. Should pause the recording. But, whatever, it's only 10. Oh well, c'est la vie. Yeah, and by Saturday or before Saturday, you will have all of the music cues.
Okay.
And,
Wait, what songs did you pick?
They're all classical and like Parisian cafe and like really like French and classical is the vibe. And also like I'll give you the pre-show music and if you and Angela have any pre-show music and what's it called? An intermission music that you want to put. Yeah,
Are we
like feel
talking
free.
like romantic classical or?
I don't know.
Singing like some operettas and that would be great. And like folk vibes.
Okay, I'll be looking for more music. It's all royalty free. Not that it matters. Like pre-show and intermission can be
I'm just thinking like
music.
romantic era.
I'm just like as long as it's like comedic and romantic, I'm here for both vibes. That's the kind of music that I've downloaded. I'm not a music major, so I just was like, well, I like this type of thing. I was really not super specific. I was just like vibes. Ooh, this vibe, yes. Oh, I can take off these. Catch people before they go with the trash cans to throw everything. I brought some more plastic.
Like this? No, that's like too slow.
Well, that is beautiful. I mean, that could work for intermission music.
Yeah.
Is that Chopin?
Yeah.
You're good. Look at you. You were like Chopin. Yes. I'll be like Mozart. No. Beethoven.
Well, because Mozart would be like too early. Like history-wise, we're going for like.
We're not going with history. We're not the
Okay.
1600s, right? We're modern
No.
times.
Mozart, I think, was like.
1700s.
Oh, I thought it was
No, he
like
was-
19th century.
Nice, 1700s, right?
But Tartuffe was written in the 1600s.
Yeah.
I think Tartuffe is older, I believe.
No, Tartuffe is older, yeah.
Yeah.
But I was saying since we were going for like romantic classical, that's after Mozart.
I don't care.
1600, I think that'd be like Baroque.
That's
era,
Baroque
like,
music, yeah.
Like Bach.
That would be like Bach and Vivaldi. Which
I
I
love
personally
Vivaldi. I love
enjoy.
Vivaldi.
I love
don't know that
Vivaldi.
I don't know
Yeah,
that it would,
Vivaldi
like,
is
not
nice.
for this, but.
But I don't think it matches the vibe.
Acapella
Exactly.
as well.
No? Look at you, music nerd. I love it.
I gotta think. What are other?
I mean, you have a few days. It won't be until like,
Do you want like orchestral?
I don't know. I'll send you what I've got and you can
What about,
see
like,
the vibes. You can hear it.
WC and like. I was thinking WCT, but wouldn't that be too chill? No, that'd be good for intermission. You know, I mean,
Everyone will
Just
be back in 3 minutes.
There was
3
the-
minutes. We can rush through the second half.
like this. When we're taking out the recycling, obviously we have to bring the things back. Is that
Yes.
right? Okay.
Absolument. Merci beaucoup. It's beautiful.
No idea whose person is.
We're just gonna make people, fall asleep during intermission. That's the whole. Just kidding. Just
So
kidding.
like, thank you for coming.
Please. Yeah. Okay. Oh, 16 seconds. Is everyone back? We have at least the ones who are starting Act 2, so let's do it. It's 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. There's my alarm.
I don't know why that startled me. It said it was about to go off.
I know, but it's still loud as hell. Alrighty. And y'all will enter on some music. I know we haven't done this, but there will be some music for Laurent. We'll give you the specific cue on Saturday.
Okay. I'm just writing down the word general.
Perfect. So, Tartuffe and Laurent, whenever you're ready.
Ha ha ha! All right, we are in, brother. We are in.
Oh,
We are set for
Oh,
life.
Jesus, Master! We're gonna get a turkey and a chicken and a
Praise
kebab
the
and a
Lord.
ham and a fried turkey.
Praise the
We're gonna get it all.
Lord.
Oh, we're gonna be so rich. It's gonna be so
Yes, the whole work town is talking about it, and they don't think it does you much credit. And I sought you out, sir, for the sake of telling you bluntly how what I think's at stake. I'm not going to dredge up the whole dispute. The fact is, Dami is in disrepute. Supposing that he did act like a fool, and that you are unfairly being called cruel, shouldn't a Christian pardon the offense and purge his soul of vengeance, of the desire for vengeance?
And should you permit him?
And should you permit him for just one goof to be driven away from his father's roof?
Y'all are sitting, by the way. You've taken Tartuffe to sit. I'll tell you again.
And I'll tell you again, and I'll be bold. You are scandalizing both young and old. If you take my advice, you will seek a truce and not be a party to this boy's abuse. Make an offering to God for your acrimony and
You're doing great.
and what? And restore this son to his patrimony.
Alas, as for him I seek that solace. I do not have for him the slightest malice. I wholly forgive him of any blame, and I long to restore him to his good name.
Yes.
But in the service of God, I can't permit it. For if he remains, I shall have to quit this house. No prior offense can hold a candle to his. Our meeting would cause a huge scandal. Lord only knows what people would assume. They would impute it to cunning, I presume, and say that I lied.
And say that my guilt.
And say that my guilt has made me pretend to excuse him of any intent to offend, and that I forgive him and wish to.
I fear him.
And that I fear him and wish to. And that I fear him and wish to placate him as a crafty move and my plan to checkmate him.
I think you're making up excuses. And your arguments, monsieur, seem like bruises.
Quick hold. Cleo, you are right on him when you're doing that. You're not walking away when you're getting angry. You walk away after.
Bruises. What, say it again?
So when you're
I
getting
thought I
up to
walked
get
away
mad,
and they came back.
after you get mad. So after you get mad, so first you're like, and then you're like, oh shit, and then you walk away.
Okay, that's not how I did it yesterday. I walked away and then I composed myself here and I came back and took the Bible.
Oh, then we are gonna finesse that and say no. Doesn't
Okay.
make any sense.
Okay.
I think it's right there on him, and then you realize, oop, must you assume the role of the dude? Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So let's go back to, and that I fear him and wish to placate him.
That I fear him and wish to placate him. And it's a crafty move in my plan to checkmate him.
I think you're making up excuses, and your arguments, monsieur, seem like bruises. Must you demand? Must you assume the role of deity? Does he need us to punish the guilty? Leave it to him. Leave it to him to take care of our vengeance. He bids us to forgive all offense and not to consider human judgment, but as we do God's sovereign commandments.
I've told you
No, there's more. There's more. Yeah, it's okay. Call line. What should the petty fear?
What? Should the petty fear of what some may say prevent you from doing this good deed today? No! Let us always follow God's commands and leave all other matters in His hands.
I've told you already, sir, that I forgive him. And that, sir, is God's commandment. But after such scandal and vituperation, God doesn't demand our cohabitation.
Yeah, we can't be cohabitating with Monsieur.
And does He demand that you lend your hand to the pure caprice of the Father's command?
You take the Bible back from him.
And accept the gift of His whole estate, which you cannot justly appropriate?
Let's go back. Because you have to take the Bible from him. Yeah.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Oops. Oops.
So let's go from, but after such
But
scandal.
after such scandal and vituperation, God doesn't demand our cohabitation.
Yeah, we can't be cohabitating with
And
me,
do
Monsieur.
you demand?
Does
he demand to you lend your hand to the pure caprice of the Father's command and accept the gift of His whole estate, which you cannot justly appropriate?
I mean, he gave it to us.
Quick hold. Just to think, Leo, you don't have to give this all to Tartuffe. You can give 1 or 2 lines to him and then open yourself up to us.
Okay.
And then give it to us. Like right now you're wanting to like talk to Tartuffe too much, and it's like, no, this is, again, you are the preacher and you're sermonizing to everyone. The audience is him, and all of us. Every time. So let's go back to Tartuffe, but after such
But
scandal.
after such scandal and vituperation,
And remember,
God doesn't demand our cohabitation.
Yeah, we can't be cohabitating with him, Monsieur.
And does he demand that you lend your hand to the pure caprice of the Father's command? and to accept the gift of his whole estate, which you cannot justly appropriate.
Those who know me would not believe that I do anything selfish or unjustified. I hold worldly goods in quite low esteem.
Yeah, we don't like
I can't be dazzled by their phony gleam. But if in the end I decide to take the gift that the Father wishes to make, it is only because I swear that it could.
It is only, I swear, because
I fear that it could be left to a false profiteer. And that it could be shared by those who would use it to do evil rather than good, and who would not use it, as I'm sure I can, for the glory of God and one's fellow man.
Oh, sir, don't put on your scrupulous air while your actions injure a rightful heir. Don't feel uneasy or
wrong blocking. This was right.
Yeah.
You come here and you're like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, then you take the Bible and you come down and you do your sermon over here. You open yourself up for the rest of that. So let's go back to just Tartuffe's last line. And who would not use it?
And who would not use it, as I'm sure I can, for the glory of God and one's fellow man?
Oh, sir, do not put on your scrupulous airs while your actions injure a rightful heir. Don't
feel uneasy.
Don't feel uneasy or risk your health about worrying about the perils of his wealth. It would be better to be spent on a young man's whim than for you to be accused of defrauding him. And I wonder why you're not ashamed by the proposal in which you're named. Is there some dictum?
Too much wandering.
In true religion, is there some dictum that says it's okay to make an heir your victim? Lauren.
And if God has put in place and put an obstacle in place against you and Dami sharing this space, wouldn't you prefer
Now you can open
to
this up.
be more discreet and leave this house in a noble retreat than sit and see the son of the house thrust away from his home like a beggarly louse? Believe me, it would prove your probity, monsieur.
It is now 3:30. Certain religious rights demand my...
We're good. We're going to hold and do this again. And I want you to watch me. So go ahead, take whatever seat makes sense for you to see what I do. And I want you, because I think maybe through illustrating what I want, it'll be clearer. So let's go from the same place up to
Who would not use it, as I'm sure I can, for the glory of God and one's fellow man?
Oh, sir, don't put on that scrupulous air while your actions injure a rightful heir. Don't feel uneasy or risk your good health by fretting about the perils of his wealth. It is better spent on a young man's whim than, and again, this is not a line reading, it's just in terms of the movement, how they should feel. It is better spent on a young man's whim than that you be accused of defrauding him. I only wonder why you aren't ashamed by this proposal in which you are named. In true religion, is there some dictum that says it's okay to make an heir your victim? And if God has put some obstacle in place against you and Dami sharing the same space, would you prefer to be more discreet and to leave this house in a noble retreat than to sit and see the son of the house thrust from his home like a beggarly louse? Believe me, it would prove your probity, monsieur.
Up, it is now, monsieur, 3:30. certain religious rites demand my presence, and you must excuse me for my absence. Oh, wonderful.
And then we're gonna go back and have Cleon do it now for real. So I don't know if that was clear in terms of like why I'm moving and when I'm moving, right? And like when I'm talking to him and addressing him. And you can take a little bit more time, but yeah, I think it's like, and we pulse here. And then, and we talk here for a minute, right? Then we can come down and turn around. And then move here and talk a little bit. But there's more purpose in the movement. It's not just idle wandering just to wander. So let's go from the same place, please.
Inflections though?
Where were me? I'll lead you
Yes,
in my last
I think
couple
so too.
lines.
And who would not
And
use
who would
it?
not use it, as I'm sure I can, for the glory of God and one's fellow man?
Oh, sir. Don't put on this scrupulous air while this scrupulous air while
Your actions.
your actions, don't put on a scrupulous air while your actions injure a rightful heir. Don't
Feel uneasy.
Don't feel uneasy.
Yeah, I think you're
and
still
risk
telling
your
that to
health.
him.
Huh?
I think you're still telling that to him.
Don't feel uneasy and risk your health, worrying about the perils of his wealth.
It is better
It is better.
spent.
It is better spent on a young man's whim than for you to be accused of defrauding him. I only wonder why you're not ashamed by the proposal in which
I think this is back to him, right? For this part. I only wonder why you aren't ashamed.
I only wonder why you aren't ashamed by the proposal in which you're named. Is there some, in true religion, is there some dictum that says it's okay to make an heir your victim? Oh, if God has placed an obstacle against you and to me, sharing space,
The same space.
sharing the same space, wouldn't you prefer to be more discreet and to
So
leave
be
this house
here
in a
and then
noble?
turn by this point, right?
Wouldn't
To
you
prefer.
prefer to be more discreet and leave this home in a noble retreat than to sit and watch the face of
The son of the
the
house.
son of the house? Can I turn now?
Yeah, the son of the house.
Than to sit and watch the son of the house be thrust away like a beggarly louse? Believe me, it would prove your probity, monsieur.
Up, it is now, Monsieur, 3:30. Certain religious rites demand my presence, and you must excuse me for my absence.
Yep,
Au
we
revoir.
got
Quick hold.
it.
Does it make sense?
It does make sense, yeah.
Okay, so I want you at home when you're doing this, to really think about it, about like, why are we moving and when, right? And like, in this space. And even if you come here early, like, start moving in this space. To practice that. Cool. Then we keep going. Okay, please, sir, help us, help her for pity's sake. Her suffering is such that her heart may break, and the pact that her father made this evening is the cause of all this awful grieving. Here he comes. Let us join forces, I beg you, and try through skill and cunning to undo the vicious scheme that's left us all so troubled.
I'm pleased to see you all assembled. This contract here should make you very gay. I'm sure you know what I'm going to say.
In name of God, who knows how I earn and of everything which might move your heart, forgo for now the rights of paternity and release me from this vow of docility. Do not reduce me to some brutal rule by asking God why you grown so cruel.
certain this is no time for humanity.
Your fondness for him doesn't bother me. Indulge it. And if it's not enough to consign your whole estate to him, then give him mine. I freely consent. And will sign unto him, but please, please, don't give it yet. And allow me to live in a convent where I may count the very sad days until God lets me die.
Oh, young girls always play these religious pranks when their fathers try to hobble their lusty flanks. The harder you have to work to bear it, the greater the virtue and the merit. Let this marriage fortify your senses and quit bothering me with your weak defenses.
But if I may,
Quiet,
sorry.
sorry.
No, it's okay, so that you can be right on it. Keep quiet. So go
Quit
and
bothering me with your weak defenses.
But if
Keep
I may,
quiet and stay out of this matter. I completely forbid you to add to the chatter.
If I may offer some advice.
Brother, your advice is worth any price. It is thoughtful, and I truly respect it, but
I hope you don't mind if I reject it.
What can I think about what you're saying? Except that your blindness is quite dismaying. You must be besotted and led astray. To refuse to believe what has happened today.
My dear, I only call him as I see him. You favor my son, that worthless young
You
bum.
let him
I
go.
think you are afraid to condemn his dirty trick on that most saintly of men. You are, in fact, too calm to be believed, and I think you ought to seem a bit more aggrieved.
For the love's sake, it's a foolish mistake. Must we take up arms as if honor is at stake? And must we always respond to every small slip with fire in our eyes and anger on our lips? For myself, I laugh at these signs of lust. It does not please me to grow nonplussed. I seek wisdom, tempered by charity. I'm not one of those prudes whose disparity is such that they fight for virtue tooth and nail and scratch a man's eyes out for being male.
right.
Heaven preserve me from that kind of virtue. I am an honest wife, but not a shrewd one. And I believe that a calm, icy glance is quite enough to rebuff an advance.
I know what I know, and I won't change my mind.
Oh, I'm again amazed that you would be so blind. Would you keep that incredulity if I could make you see that we have spoken truly?
See?
Yes.
Fantasy.
But if I found a way to make you see it all in light of day.
Fairy tales.
Oh, man, my last reply. I don't ask you to believe me, but I do wonder what you will say, dear good man. If I can bring you to a place where you can clearly hear and see these things, what then?
In that case, I would say nothing again, because it cannot be.
Oh my
You've been
goodness.
blind too long, and in calling me a liar, you are wrong. But for your pleasure, and with modesty, I'll make you witness my veracity.
Good. I take you at your word. Now let's see how in the world you will prove this to me.
It can come to me.
Oh, he's a crafty one, and perhaps he won't easily be undone.
No, we're easily duped by our affection, and vanity aids in our misdirection. All right. Oh, they can come to me, and you can go. Get under the table here, and crouch down low.
Why?
Hiding well is to be desired.
Why under the table?
Do what's required. And when you're under there, fine.
I've made plans and we'll
Oh,
see how
I made my plans and we'll see how they fare. Get under the table, and when you're down there, don't let them see you. And try not to grunt.
I really think I'm far too tolerant, but I will stay to the end of your stratagem.
You won't. You won't, I'm sure, have a thing to condemn. Mind you, I'm going to have strange things to say, and you must not be shocked in any way. Whatever I may say, you must allow. I only wish to convince you, anyhow. I'm going to use sex.
Oh?
Since I'm reduced to it. To strip off the cloak of that hypocrite. I'm going to stoke up the fires of his insolent heart. I'll make an open field of that base upstart. your sake. And to deepen his disrepute, I'm going to try, I'm going to pretend to welcome his suit. But I'll quit just as soon as you've heard enough. You see it no further than you wish, my lord. And you must stop them before they become bizarre. When you think his mad love has gone too far. Very wife, don't leave me in his hands any longer than reaching your conviction demands. You are in control, and this is your command. Here he comes. Understand? Yes.
Just wait one moment, I just want to make sure she's ready. You can come in. Thank you.
You wish to speak with me in here, I'm told.
Yes. I now have some secrets to unfold, but shut the door before I say a word and take a look around. We mustn't be overheard. I don't want another fracas to ensue like the one that overtook us hitherto. Never before have I been so dismayed. He startled me and made me afraid for you. You must have seen that I did my best to disrupt his plan and soothe his unrest. By the grace of God, I am nearly sure that all is for the best. And now we're more secure. The prestige in your name has dispelled the storm, and my husband will never suspect you from harm.
I don't know where we are.
Hold on a second.
Oh, there are 9 notes with rumors to ferment. Wait, yeah, and my husband will never suspect you of harm, defying those with rumors to ferment.
Those with rumors to ferment. He wants us together at every moment, and that is why, without blame, I can be alone with you. Although you're a man, that allows me to open my heart willingly, with sweet thoughts you impart.
I find it odd that you have kind words to say. Earlier, you treated me in a different way.
Oh, if you're angry at that rebuff, you know nothing about a woman's love and how little you know about our intent if you think a weak defense is really meant. Mind you,
At such times, our modesty must contend.
At such times, our modesty must contend to the tender feelings that triumph in the end. No matter how strong we make love's claim, in embracing it, we always feel some shame. Our words and our wishes are often opposed or refusal. We accept
Well,
what's
you skipped 2 lines, just as FYI. We resist at first, but
in our
faces.
faces. It's clearly you're true. Okay. We back up. Oh, let's go.
Go from wherever makes sense to you. Take your time.
If you're angry about that rebuff, you know nothing about a woman's love and how you know about our intent of a weak defense is really meant. At such times, our modesty must contend to the tender feelings that triumph in the end. No matter how long you make love's claim and embracing it, we always feel some shame. We reject it at first. But in our faces, you'll see it's clear that we'll soon yield to your embraces. Our wishes and our words are often opposed or refusal may mean we accept what's proposed. No doubt, I am making too free a confession, and I might be committing an indiscretion, but as my plan for silence has gone awry, ask yourself why I sought to pacify David, and what made me listen so long and so kindly to your sweet love song. Would I have reacted as you saw me do if the offering of your heart would please me too? What would you be able to conclude from the fervent desire of mine to preclude the marriage that has been announced just now? Isn't it that we hate for a wedding vow to come between us, and that I care for you, and want nothing at all to split us in two?
There is no pleasure in heaven above, sweeter than such words from the lips I love. Their honeyed sound flows richly through the senses with the sweetness of the purest essences. The pleasure of pleasing you is my one goal, and my heart finds happiness in that role. But that heart also takes the slight liberty of daring to doubt this felicity. Perhaps such words are a decorous ruse designed to disrupt my hymeneal news. And if I may speak quite freely with you, I won't believe all you say is true until I'm sure you couldn't lie about a few of these favors for which I sigh. Such favors would make me a devotee and a true believer in your fondness for me.
Do you demand to push on with such great speed and to drain my heart dry by your burning need? I risk my life in proclaiming my love, and for you, even that is not enough. Can't you be satisfied with what I say? Must you force me into going all the way?
The less one merits, the more one desires. Mere words will never quench our raging fires. A promised gift is often suspected. We rarely believe it until we inspect it. I, so little merit your favors, doubt the happy outcome of my labor. And I won't believe a thing you say, my dear, until you ease my pain to prove you're sincere.
Good God, your love is too oppressive. It torments the soul and becomes obsessive. What a crazy power it has on the heart. What fierce passion it tears me apart. What? Is there nothing to stave off your desire? Won't you give me a moment to respire? Do you think that it is fair for you to be so firm, to get everything you want and watch me squirm, to get what you want, pushing and pressing and abusing my weakness and acquiescing?
Line? If you look on me with a kindly heart, then prove how you feel by playing your part.
But how can I give you what you seek without offending the God of whom you speak?
If it's only God's word,
that opposes my desire.
If it's only God that opposes my desire, I'll think of a way to make him conspire, and that need not restrain your heart, my dear.
The decrees of God scare me to tears.
I can dispel your foolish fears, madame, for I know the art of quashing each qualm. Though God forbids certain gratifications, with him one can reach one's accommodations. It is a science to stretch out the strings of conscience in the service of diverse things, and to rectify an evil action with the purity of our intention. Regarding these secrets, I shall instruct you. You need only allow me to conduct you. Satisfy my desires and have no fear. I'll assume the sin and leave your soul clear. Oh, that's quite a cough, madame.
This is a torment.
Would it help to have a licorice or mint?
It's an obstinate illness, but now I see that all the mints in the world won't help me.
It's certainly troublesome.
That's for sure.
Your scruples, at least, are easy to cure. You can be sure that I will keep things quiet. The deed is evil only if men spy it. The noise of the scandal is the source of offense. There is no sin if one sins in silence.
Yes.
At last, I see I'm forced to go astray, and I must consent and let you have your way, for I cannot hope that, short of the deed, that you'd be willing and content to concede. It's very hard to be forced to do it,
in spite of myself.
But in spite of myself, I'll stoop down to it, and since you persist in making me obey, and since you refuse to believe what I say, and since you demand more convincing proof, I'll have to give you active proof. And if my action causes anyone grief, the blame be on the man who refused to believe. The fault is most certain. Nineveh!
Yes, madame, I agree, and that is fine.
Peek out of the door and see, I beg you, that my spouse is in spying on our rendezvous.
Why do you care what he sees or where he goes? He's a man who loves to be led by the nose. Our trysts are something he's proud of achieving, and he watches go to it without believing.
No matter. Please go take a look outside. I would hate to think he's found someplace to hide.
There, I'll swear, is an abominable man.
How now?
I can't get over it. What's his plan?
Okay, let's do that again. And I would love for this to be a way bigger exclamation. Abominable man should be super loud. And then maybe like, shh.
There, I swear, is an abominable man! I can't get over it. What's his plan?
How now? Come out so soon. Were you having fun? Get back down there. We've only just begun. A wing to men, to be completely sure, and don't push your head. In mere conjecture.
No man more evil has been spawned in hell.
Oh, good Lord, don't believe the lies people tell. You will be convinced before you can see. Cautious men, shun the steps that come with speed.
Salut.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
Mais bien sûr.
Oh, be
All things conspire, madame, for my contentment. I've closely examined the whole apartment. No one is around, and to my heart's delight.
Hold on! Your desires are too quick to ignite. You mustn't let passion be overdone, oh man of blessings. You wish to give me one. How temptation has overtaken your life. You'd marry my daughter and covet my wife? I've doubted your word for quite a long while, and I've always believed you'd change your style, but this is enough to give me proof. I am fed up, and I want no more, Tartuffe.
I'm lying.
It was against
It was against my will to act this way, but I was forced to do the part I play.
What? You come, please. Let us have no ado. Get out of my house without more to do.
My intent was not to sleep.
This is no time for sly repartee. Get out of my house immediately.
You must leave, you who speaketh the master. The house is mine, and you better learn fast, or I shall show you that it's senseless to pick a fight with me using this cowardly trick. That it will get you nowhere to insult me, and that I will punish your falsity, avenge God's wounds, and make you grieve for standing here talking about forcing me to leave. Laurent! Allons-y!
What if
I knew I should have let him alone.
Oh, wow. What is he saying? What is he after?
I'm afraid to say, I'm ashamed to say there's no time for laughter.
Why?
I see my error by what he said. I gave him my lands. What was wrong with my head?
You gave him?
Yes, and they can't be restored. Something else that troubles me more.
What's that?
I'll tell you soon. But first, there's a certain box I want to find upstairs.
Where are you rushing?
Oh, who knows?
I think it might
make sense.
I think it might make sense for us to begin with a conference about everything that has gone on lately.
That box of papers troubles me greatly. More than all the rest, it's cause for distress.
Why are those papers so important to possess?
My unfortunate friend Argus, when he put them into my hands, he swore me to secrecy. He chose to rely on me as he fled, and these papers, according to what he said, are crucial to both his life and his wealth.
Then why did you keep them to yourself?
It was a matter of conscience, you see, so I consulted Tartuffe in secrecy, and his arguments came to persuade me that he should keep the box for security, so I could deny having it on hand, and thus I'd have a subterfuge on demand, with which my conscience might muddle through in swearing to things that I knew weren't true.
You are in trouble, judging by appearances. Both the deed of the gift and these confidences are to give you my thoughts quite honestly, measures that you took very thoughtlessly, they may put you in jail with such evidence. And since he hasn't, it makes no sense for you to drive him away through your imprudence. You've got to regain his full confidence.
With what a fair appearance and touching zeal, he hides a wicked soul and a heart of steel. And I, who received him begging and broke, that's it. I renounce all such pious folk. Henceforth, I will treat them as wholly evil and do my best to send them to the devil.
It's just like you to get carried away. You can never stick to the middle way. To rightly reason is too much bother. You always rush from one excess to another. You can see your error, and now you know that by a false zeal you were brought low. But to redeem yourself, does logic demand that you embrace an error that's even more grand? Because of a rascal had the luck or the grace to dupe you with his austere and shining face, must you believe that everyone acts this way?
You guys are rotating.
Must you believe that everyone acts this way? And that no true churchman can be found today? Leave the libertines to these foolish deductions. Seek true virtue, not false deconstructions. Never rush into hasty admiration, and strive instead for moderation. If possible, don't admire false pretense, but also don't give true zeal cause for offense. And if you must fail to one extreme, err in being too free with your esteem.
Father, is it true that this cad threatens you, and then he has forgotten the gifts that bound you to, and then his shameful pride maddeningly has repaid you your kindness with tyranny?
Yes, son, he's brought me to the verge of tears.
Leave it to me. I'll cut off his ears. So you must not flinch before his insolence. I will soon restore your independence, and to end the matter, I'll slice them like toast.
Ooh, that's exactly like a bratty boy's boast. Please, make your angry words more moderate. We live in a time and a state where violent acts are clearly unlawful.
What's happening? The tales I'm told are awful.
Novel things have been happening to me, and for all my kindness, this is my fee. I lift the man up out of his misery like a brother. I take him home with me. Each day I treat him with greater largesse. I give him my daughter and all I possess, and all the time the lying lowlife looks for the best way to seduce my wife. And not fully content with what he's achieved, he threatens me with the gifts he's received, and wishes to use in ruining me the profit he's gained by my foolish bounty, and to drive me from the home that I gave him and reduce me to the state that he was in.
Poor man. Son, I don't believe you would allow himself to take part in actions so foul.
How's that?
People always resent holy men.
Oh, holy men!
Mother, what were you trying to say just then?
That in your home, one sees the strangest things among them, the hate and envy bring.
Well, how is it hate when I've told you the truth?
I warned you often when you were a youth.
In
this world, virtue will oppress forever. The envious may die, but envy, never.
What does this have to do with today?
Okay, let's hold. Look at that, man. Get used to this thing. Yeah. By the camera.
Okay.
Let's go back. Just so you're also getting that group. Let's go from son, I don't believe he'd allow himself to take part in action so far. Fabian and Damien, where are y'all going?
Oh, I thought we were starting.
No.
Okay, sorry.
Poor man.
Son, I don't believe he would allow himself to take part in actions so foul.
How's that?
People always resent holy men.
Holy man.
Mother, what were you trying to say just then?
That in your home one sees the strangest things.
Strangest.
Among them is the hate that envy brings.
Well, how is it hate when I've told you the truth?
I warned you often when you were a youth. In this world, virtue is oppressed forever. The envious may die, but envy, never.
But what does this have to do with today?
People are telling you lies and hearsay.
Lies.
I've already said that I myself saw it.
Malice of gossip is infinite.
You'll make me damn myself, Mother. I tell you, I saw with my eyes just what he would do.
Hey guys, hold. I think you're forgetting when you're moving and when you're not. I don't think you move until you make me damn myself, mother, maybe? I think it's that. Because when it's like back and forth, y'all are just in front of each other.
Okay. So, but what does this have to do with today?
People are telling you lies and hearsay.
I've already said that I myself saw it.
The malice of gossip is infinite.
You'll make me damn myself, Mother. I tell you, I saw with my eyes just what he would do.
Sometimes always have some sport poison discipline.
Indeed.
And nothing on earth is safe against it.
I do not know what these words of yours mean. I've seen it. I say seen with these eyes. Seen. Do you know the word seen? I shout it in your ears 100 times and still you doubt it?
Dear Lord, appearances may be deceiving. You shouldn't judge based on what you're perceiving.
Yes.
The hell, go mad!
People are prone to suspicion. Misjudgment is part of the human condition.
So I must interpret charitably his desire to cuckold me.
Don't you see that in order to accuse a man, you need just cause, and until you're quite sure, you ought to pause.
To be more certain, what would you advise? Should I have waited till before my eyes he had... You make me say something quite lewd.
I'm sure that a holy zeal has imbued his soul, and I can't begin to believe that he would be willing to cheat or deceive.
Leave me! If you were not my mother, I am not sure what I would do.
This is fair payment, sir, for what we received. You wouldn't believe us, now you're not believed.
We are wasting time on foolish pleasures that are better spent on active measures. We should not ignore this swindler's threats.
What does this boldness have no boundaries yet?
For myself, I don't think it's possible. His ingratitude would be too visible.
Don't put your faith in that. He will find ways to gild with reason all the things he says, and with less than this, the people in power have forced their foes to cringe and cower. I tell you again, well armed as they are, you should never have gone that far.
True, but what can I do? Facing that bastard, I felt a resentment that I never mastered.
I deeply desire to arrange between you some shadow of peace, however untrue.
If I had known that he possessed just arms, I never would have set off these alarms. And
So what does this man want? Go and see. I don't want anyone to visit near me.
All right.
Hello, my dear sister. Could you please see if your master is in?
He has company, and I doubt he'll be able to see you now.
I not come to cause a row, so think my brother would displease him. I come, in fact, to put him at ease.
Your name?
Tell him only that I come for Monsieur Tartuffe, and to give him cheer.
One moment, please. It is a man who has come quite civilly on behalf of Monsieur Tartuffe. To see, he says, to your pleasure. You'd best find out who he is.
You'd best find out who he is and what he has come here about.
Please come in,
He's
Monsieur.
come to reconcile us. How should I act? And What should we discuss?
Don't let any of your anger appear, and if he speaks of a deal, make him be clear.
Greetings, sir. May God destroy all your foes and favor you as much as I propose.
This civil start meets with my approbation and foreshadows some accommodation.
At one point, I was your father's employee.
Oh.
And this whole house is very dear to me.
I ask your pardon, sir, but to my shame, I'm totally ignorant of your name.
My name is Royale. I come from Normandy. I'm the bailiff here in spite of envy. For 40 years, thanks be to God, I've done my duty and retained my job. Now, I come with your permission to serve you this notice of your eviction.
What?
You're here to...
Let's have no irritation. This is nothing more than notification. A notice in order to put both you and yours. Oh, I'm gonna try that again. This is nothing more than notification in order to evict both you and yours. Put the furniture out and lock the doors without pardon or delay of bill.
Me leave this place?
Yes, Monsieur, if you will. This house now belongs. I have ample proof. You have a very good friend, Monsieur Tartuffe.
Very good friend?
He's master and lord of all your wealth, and by virtue of the deed he showed me himself. This is due form and cannot be doubted.
What impudence! I'm amazed about it.
You and I, sir, have no business here, and you best leave things to this man, who's civil and shrewd, and knows too well the duties of my office to oppose himself to justice. But I know that not even $1 million would make you cause a rebellion. And then you will be an honest citizen and let me fulfill the orders I'm given.
You may soon feel upon your black soutane, Monsieur Bailiff, the heavy weight of this cane!
Tell your son to be quiet or depart, Monsieur. I would hate to have to report all this and make matters more official.
Really?
This Monsieur Royale is quite disloyal.
It's true.
For all worthy men, there's a place in my heart. And I would not have wished, sir, to take part in this except to lift some of your burden. By preventing the chore from falling to one who may not share my opinion of you, and would not proceed as gently as I do.
Well, what could be worse than the evil crime of evicting me?
Right.
I'm giving you time.
Time?
And until the morning,
Morning!
until the morning, I will hold in abeyance the execution of this conveyance. I shall only come with 10 of my boys, to spend the night without scandal and noise.
Thugs.
And for the sake of form, before you go to bed, please bring to me the keys to your door. I'll take care not to obstruct or oppose and not to do anything you would oppose. But tomorrow morning you must get set.
Tomorrow morning?
To empty the house down to the last brochette. My boys will assist you, each one is a strong lot, and will do all they can to help move you out. I'm doing my best to use common sense, and since I'm treating you with such indulgence, I beg you, sir, to act the same way to me. Let no one bar me from doing my duty.
With a happy heart, I would at once pay the last 100 francs that I have today for the power and pleasure of hitting his snout with one absolutely sensational clout.
Yeah! Go easy, don't make things worse. My hand itches to get in a fight with these sons of bitches!
Monsieur Royale, I think it might become you to have your broad blacks beat black and blue!
Yeah! These wicked words deserve commendation, and women too are incorporation!
Let's end this now!
That's enough for today. Now hand over the papers and be on your way.
Until later then, heaven keep you in joy.
May I confound you and your employer!
Yours.
There, now you see, Mother, that I was right, and you can judge the rest of it by this writ. Do you admit at last that he can lie?
It's as if a bolt was struck from the sky.
You're wrong to complain and wrong to blame him. These things show the grand scheme of your seraphim. Oh, its neighborly love finds consummation in proving that wealth causes degradation, And from pure charity, he wants to remove every obstacle between you and God's love.
Stop it. Now, I'm always saying that to you.
Let us consider what we ought to do.
We must expose this man's insolent acts. His deeds invalid. All the contracts his disloyalty will seem too,
Will seem too plain.
will seem too plain if he tries to use them for personal gain.
I'm sorry, sir, that I've come to distress you, but certain dangers may soon oppress you. A friend whose love for me is deep and true, and knows how much I care about you, has had enough courage to violate in secrecy the affairs of state, and has just now sent me word that you might be well advised to take sudden flight.
What?
The villain who has been imposing on you has gone to the prince to accuse you too, and placed in his hands like a blade of hate the vital papers of a traitor of state, which he says you've kept in secrecy despite the duties of aristocracy. I don't know the details of the alleged crime, but a warrant against you has been signed. He himself is assigned to assist those who will soon come to make the arrest.
Now his claims are well armed, and the ingrate seeks to become the master of your estate.
I swear that man is a vile animal.
The slightest trifling may well be fatal. My coach is right here to take you away with 1,000 louis that I've pledged to pay. Don't lose any time. The arrow is sped, and this is one blow that ought to be fled. I myself will guide you to a safe place, and will stay with you to be sure there's no chase.
I owe you much for your solicitude, but there isn't time for gratitude, and I pray to God to grant what I need so that one day I may repay this good deed. Farewell. The rest of you, take care.
Come on, we'll look at everything, after everything, while you're gone.
Slowly, sir, indeed from there. Oh, you have to go far to hide in your lair. In the prince's name, we will shackle you fast.
Oh, traitor, you've kept this final shaft for last. This is the blow with which you dispatch me, and this is what crowns all your perfidy.
Your scorn causes me scant irritation. I bear it as a holy obligation.
This is scant sign of your mind.
Impudently, he mocks veneration!
None of your outbursts mean a thing to me, since I think of nothing but doing my duty.
Your pretense to honor is all a fake, and this is just the right job for you to take.
The task can only shower me with grace, since the prince's command has sent me to this place.
Don't you recall how my charity raised you, you ingrate, from your misery?
That's right.
Yes, I know I once received assistance, but my duty to the prince demands this persistence. It is a sacred duty of such fortitude that it has suppressed all my gratitude, and I would sacrifice to this powerful force friends, wife, parents, and myself, of course.
Is that a promise?
The hypocrite.
How well he can create a treacherous cloak from all we venerate.
But if your zeal, which drives you, and with which you plume yourself, lifts you up to the holy niche, why is it that you didn't come to life until after he caught you with his wife?
That's right.
Yes.
And why did you only denounce him today when after honor made him chase you away? I don't claim that the gift of all his estates ought to distract you from duty's dictates, but if you plan to reveal his treason here, why were you willing to take his wealth back there?
Right! From all this noise, sir, please deliver me, and be so kind as to enforce your decree.
Yes, I've been rather slow to issue it. Your own mouth actively advised me to do it. So it will be done if you return. Straight to jail will be the new home.
Now, what's going on here? We got
I need nothing to get into my calm yourself, sir. After passing for such heat, we're ruled by a prince who's a foe to the seats. A prince whose eyes can read what the soul has read and can't be fooled by hypocrites. Nothing can bless with a fine discernment, a great heart that can see the whole picture, not just each part. Nothing can drive him to exaggeration. His firm reason clings to moderation. He confers on men of worth immortal glory, but that zeal is not blind, no premature. And his love was true, is not to his eye, for the power of falseness to horrify. This man was unable to entrap him from the start. His defenses are sound, but just snares and wrap him.
Through the bit.
Oh, sorry. No, from the start.
From the start, he pierced with his perceptive sight. He veils that it is evil from the light.
Boo!
Tartuffe betrayed himself by accusing you. And divine justice revealed his true colors to the light. Colors to the prince. As an infamous cad. As an infamous cad whose deeds under another name were so bad that the record they made was wholly black. And Satan might use them as his almanac. In short, the king was revolted to see his ingratitude to you and his loyalty. To his other crimes, he has joined this one and allowed it so that everyone can see his audacity's evil ends and see him required to make amends. All the papers that this wretch has pawed through and had taken away and returned to you.
No!
With his sovereign power, the prince abrogates the contract on which you gave away your estate.
No!
And finally, he punishes that secret offense which you once committed to benevolence. This is the reward for the courage you showed in support of his rights in the late episode. To demonstrate that once past deeds have been recollected. Wait.
And to demonstrate that when least expected.
And to demonstrate that when least expected, one's past deeds will be recollected. That he may never forget a good deed, and a good outweighs evil in times of need. Woo!
Yes, heaven be praised.
We're no longer distressed.
What a happy ending!
Who could have guessed?
Good! There you go, traitor!
Traitor!
Ah, brother, cease! And don't degenerate to indignities.
Okay.
Leave to himself this miserable clown, and don't add to the remorse that weighs him down.
Hope instead that his heart may one day make a happy return to the virtuous way, and he reform his life and lament his past, and cause our good prince to temper justice at last. You should throw yourself on your knees in praise at the lenience and kindness shown these days.
Yes, that's well said. Let's kneel down with joy and praise the kind deeds of his envoy.
Then, having acquitted part of our duty, let's turn to address the claims of beauty. By a fine wedding, crown and valet, a lover who's both generous and sincere.
Woo!
I know it's Harry Potter.
Is that Harry Potter?
That's what I did.
I saw the picture of John Lithgow. That was really good.
Then clap, 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 clap. Curtain call, Jalen. I don't know where you at. It's curtain call.
I was signaling to you and
You're the last one.
Oh, the bell. Yeah.
I missed it also.
I don't recall.
I missed it also.
So
yesterday.
thing, please
One
tell us
second,
where
let me check,
where
let me check.
people should be.
Oh yeah,
I think we're switched.
Yeah, we should have Megan, she's not here though.
No, Megan
So
is
that'd be
debunked, so whoever Kimmy is Megan.
Oh, so you guys are flipped.
Are we flipped? Or are we just in the right place?
You guys are flipped too.
Right.
Yeah, Mr. Royal is next to police officer.
Wait. Yeah, that's it.
I think this is good. Down, and up, one, down, then to the boot, yay. And one last time. Wait, guys, you go off of me. That's why I put myself in the center, exactly because I want y'all to look on both sides for me. If I don't go up, you don't go up. It's my pet peeve. Up, and down. And now we're done. Excellent. Okay, let's do quick notes so we can let you go home. Grab your writing utensils, whatever you need. Let's do quick notes. Stop recording.